All right. Bear with me for just a moment here. I just want to make sure I have everything up and running smoothly. So anyway, I of course want to start off the video with saying Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Um, and it's just going to be a little, open mic, for tonight. I didn't necessarily have any particular, matter to, to jump into. Um, but I was watching, what's those cats? Um, they're a group. I believe they're a break off of the Tried and Refine, or they might be members of the Tried and Refine, which is basically a break off of GMS. Which we're not bashing those brothers at all. Those brothers are cool, but they're clearly going off in doctrine. So I was on their page earlier, and I was trying to coax them, or may I say entice them to come join the show tonight, right? Because they're on there teaching that we're living under the new covenant today, right? That the new covenant has already been established, and that they also teach that UFOs are not the chariots of the Most High. And then, of course, the main, beef that we got with them is that, they're on there teaching that, that Babylon the Great is the Vatican City, right? So that's, the main, three topics that we'd want to, challenge those cats on. Um, and he told me, hey man, maybe I'll, send someone your way, if I can, find, brother who's available, and that's respectable because he said that he himself, um, or the leader of the group said he himself is having some, health problems at the moment, so he's not able to today. Which, as I said, that's respectable. The brother's, a very, polite brother. I went on his show, um, last year. I joined him, earlier in the morning. We talked for a good hour or so. So yeah, the brother's pretty cool. The leader of the camp, which I'm not sure of the brother's Hebrew name. Um, but yeah, those guys, man, they're sincere, but sadly, they're sincerely wrong. On those handful of of subjects. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yesterday, for those of you who didn't see yesterday's stream, we had Samuel Owen on the show, right, aka Concave Earth Christians, and he's on there teaching that he is the Christ, right? That he is the Messiah, that he is the Son of Man. The ironic part is, one minute he'll say that he's not Christ, then the next minute he'll say he's the Son of Man. It's like, well, wait a second though, but Christ and the Son of Man are the same person though in the scriptures. The Son of Man is just another name for Christ. So how the hell in one statement can you say you're not Christ, but then in another statement you say you are the Son of Man? It's like, well, wait a second. The Son of Man is just a abbreviation for the for Christ. All right, that's just the second name for Christ. I'll give it an example. The scriptures refer to the blood of the lamb, right? The lamb. Now, who is the lamb? The lamb is Yahweh Shai, that the world calls Jesus Christ, right? So Christ is the lamb. So Christ can be referred to by different names, all right? And some of those names are what? The Son of Man, right? The lamb, or Yahweh Shai, right? I mean, I'm sure there's, a few other examples, brother could pull up, but the proof is in the pudding, man. Shalom to brother Luke in the comment board. I see you down there, Shalom. I'm just, letting people tune in real quick, and then we'll if any brother wants to chime in, we can get some brothers on, but I'm just, speaking as a man for a few minutes here. Um but anyway, where I left off, Samuel, was on the show with us the other day, man. So that brother clearly got cut, man. That brother got cut 6 ways to Sunday. Um, with the scriptures, right? Cut 6 ways to Sunday with with those scriptures, man. All right, Cat's on there talking about how that he fulfills all the prophecies. It's like, well, what the hell are you talking about, man? How the hell did you fulfill the prophecies, Samuel Owen? When did you return on the clouds of heaven, right? On those so-called UFOs, right? Well, when did you fulfill that? And he doesn't know the answer for that. He don't know the answers. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the comments. All right, I believe these are a few brothers from the Tried and Refined camp in the comment section. Shalom to those brothers. He asked, one of the brothers asked, "What is the topic, bro?" I'm well, at the moment, it's an open mic, right? It's an open, topic, for the time being at the moment here. There is a link in the chat, if you guys look up, if anyone wants to chime into the show. But going back to what I was saying about Samuel Owen, that guy actually has a handful of followers, man. Right? People that actually, will sit on there and say that he is the Son of Man. And that's crazy, man. All right, that's totally, crazy. Okay, but that just shows you what's going on, man. Yahushua said what? That, in the last times, now you're going to have many people that, will rise up who tell people that, just bear with me a second. I was just looking at a notification I got from LOP. Lord willing, the brother might chime into the show. But going back to what I was saying, Christ said that, in the last times, you're but Christ said what? Hey, when you hear people, say that, don't believe them, right? Don't believe them when they rise up saying that they are the Son of Man, right? Many deceivers have went out into the world, man. And Samuel Owen is just another one, right? Which we bring him on the show once in a while just so we can have a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as Elder Apostle Dahar said, you had to have fun in this thing, right? So we bring that brother on, just to have a little bit of fun, right? Nobody really takes him seriously because it's really just a damn joke at this point, man. I mean, who the hell out there actually believes that that's the Son of Man? I mean, hell, anyone that believes that got to be, high on something, man. You know what I'm saying? Or as Mind of God would say, they got to be an actor. Right? That they would be known as what you would call an actor, inside joke. Whereas what was that, as Mario said in that what is that, the racist Mario video? You can look that up on YouTube. He said, hey, look, you guys are all, you know, uh, uh, pretenders, right? You guys are all pretendos, right? You guys are all pretendos. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what these guys are, man. A bunch of pretendos. You know what I'm saying? But going back to what I was saying, we brought the brother on the show yesterday, and you can go back and watch the stream if you haven't seen it. Right? It was a very entertaining live show, right? Very entertaining live stream. We asked him, certain questions, to test his intelligence, and he didn't really know. I'll give one example. We brought up the books of Paul, and he was saying that, you can't trust the writings of Apostle Paul because Paul was some type of like Satanist, right? He was a false, you know he was a false teacher, right? Which is going off because there's clearly, bear for me a second, there's clearly a mountain of evidence to support that that Paul is the true word of the Most High. Hey, Shalom, Luke, what's going on, brother?
Shalom, UTG. How are you going?
Yeah, I'm surviving, man. I'm surviving. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Just did some exercise in the mid in the midday, washed my car and all that, being a bit busy in the morning, even though I slept in. Being pretty well. Actually watched a movie by Ray Comfort and yeah, debunking all these atheists out there. No. Actually, what are your thoughts on atheism?
Here, bear with me just 1 second. I have a brother in the back chat. Let me bring the brother on real quick. Real quick, LOP, what was the question you asked me? I'll go ahead and respond to that real quick. You there, brother? Oh, damn, we might have lost him. We might have lost him. Luke, can you hear us, brother?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Do you want to repeat your last question that you asked? Because I didn't hear it.
Now we're saying all these topics, right? Now
Yeah.
let's change some tunes a bit. Let's talk about atheism. What are your thoughts on atheism?
Well, I mean, they're as I like to say, as ETT like to say, they don't know the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That those guys, but the ironic part about that is though that you got to give some of these atheists credit because when it comes to the Bible and their so-called debunking videos, I got to give them credit. They actually look into the things they talk about, a lot of them. So the ironic part is a lot of these atheists actually know a lot more about the scriptures than Christians actually do. As ironic as that actually sounds, you know what I'm saying? But atheism is clearly, going off. I mean, it's very clear that there is a higher, form of intelligence, that designed the world. But anyway, we have another brother on the platform with us, Shalom Ak. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, Shalom, can y'all hear me?
Karen, we hear you loud and clear, man.
Peace and blessings to y'all brothers. How y'all doing tonight?
We're all doing good, man. We're all doing good. What's up for you, man?
Yeah, we're good here in Australia. We're good. Well, I'm good.
Both y'all brothers in Australia?
Yeah.
Luke's from Australia. I'm from I'm over here in the States.
Okay, I'm here in Chicago.
Apparently Chicago is the sister city of Newcastle, apparently because Newcastle had the Mardi Gras, which is a bunch of effeminate men and Catholics, and they parade the streets here. It's disgusting, and they perform sexual acts and all that.
I can't really hear you. It's chopping up.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
Okay.
Wait,
as I was saying,
I hear me.
We hear you. We hear you, all your brothers, loud and clear. I do want to say real quickly though, before we get into a discussion, we can't use certain words on here like the whole C thing, the V word. We just refer to everything regarding that as the juice is what we call it over here. Just to put that out there before we even get into a discussion. But Luke, I'll throw the mic back to you.
Okay, so as I was saying, I'm living near Newcastle. Well, in a suburb in Newcastle, the back of the woods, and I know Newcastle's apparently the sister city of Chicago, because Chicago and Newcastle, when it comes to Mardi Gras, well, have the same number of people attending it. Actually, what are your thoughts on Mardi Gras?
I haven't heard about that, man. I haven't looked into that. But anyway, I do want to let the two brothers we have on here. This is the first time on the show, so I'll let you brothers go ahead and take the mic.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm here in Chicago. I was currently breaking bread with 2 different camps in Chicago, and then I broke a loose and we formed a ITR, is real tried and refined out of Chicago. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with then. But I do a lot of community activist work. I do a lot of music and stuff. I'm producing stuff, but I'm all about these scriptures. So I heard through one of the groups that I was in, y'all brothers was going live. I never heard of you brothers, not saying it like that, but I love breaking bread. If anybody knows me, they'll tell you I got brothers in Africa, the Philippines, China. I break bread with a lot of brothers pertaining to these scriptures. So I'm just here to kick it, sit back, and see what you brothers like thought process, ideology, or just what the scriptures bring out. Like I said, we could break bread. If you got any questions for me, we can dialogue.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. As I said, you brothers are certainly welcome on the show anytime. Sometimes we know that the debates get heated on here, of course, but as I said, at the end of the day, it's all brotherly love on here. Regardless, if we all see differently, we're just trying to reason it in the scriptures. But one thing I do want to start off with asking, because you guys said you have ITR, right? So if I'm not mistaken, you guys believe that Babylon the Great is the Vatican, right?
No.
What is it?
We're gonna clarify. We're gonna Shalom and Shalom Swift. Shalom to all these icons up here. Shalom. First and foremost, they say, call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. All praises. If we're gonna, my name is Gabar. You can say I'm affiliated with Chicago ITR. Those are my brothers. I've been knowing those brothers ever since I've been in this truth. Ever since I was in GMS Virginia. Ever since I had my own camp, GMS Four Corner Warning with my brother Amawan. We was out there with no camera. Then we got a camera and we started putting videos out there. Then, Tahar gave that order after, brothers started getting their ass whooped. And I'm going to just keep it with a buck. And we went to GMS Virginia, me and that brother. Fast forward, we got kicked out of GMS Virginia because of doctrine. I got kicked out because I did what I was told, what I was taught, to basically look up the history, look up the scriptures, go into the words. I did that, but I got kicked out. It is what it is. Different opinions on doctrine. Fast forward, I'm here right now, break bread with those brothers as much as possible. So yes, I consider myself, I hate using the word camp, but those are my brothers. Those are my brethren. So I consider those, the brethren that I basically belong to, the church, so-called church that I belong to. Eventually, like everybody on this panel, we want to be in that heavenly church, that church that Yahweh Shai gave his life for,
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not about, it's not about what church affiliates you with. Eventually, we trying to get to the main goal to be, into the main church. You know what I'm saying? But that's the little brief history of me. And I also want to say this. We don't preach that Mystery Babylon is Vatican City. If we can discuss that, we're going to show you what we preach. Because you got to keep everything in context. Words are powerful. Words are very, very powerful. You learn that in the court of law, and you also definitely learn that dealing with the law and the pages, as well as in the Bible. Words are very powerful. Very, very powerful. And a little bit of slip up, you're taking and adding from the word. A little bit of slip up, you're taking and adding to what brothers are truly preaching to the congregation. Because it's not about us. It's not about what we're preaching. It's about what the text says. According to the text. And that's what we live and die, and that's what we breed upon. We breed upon the precepts, the scriptures. We don't pull nothing out of our butt. We don't extrapolate. If we bring out a precept, we're going to go to another precept. We're going to go to another precept. We're going to go to another precept. And if anybody wants to debate us, debate the precepts. Don't debate me as a person. Don't debate any of my other brethren as brothers. Debate the precepts that we're bringing out. So I guess the topic is basically Mystery Babylon the Great.
Yeah, that's good to start off with. I'll let you brothers, bring out what your information on that, because I'm not familiar with all of your knowledge on it, right? I was on with Naz. Yeah, me and my guy were on with Naz. I want to say maybe 2 months ago we called into the show, and he was basically saying that something along the lines as it's talking about Rome, right? The Vatican, something like that. We weren't on with him too long, so I'll let you brothers
Yeah,
go ahead and
yeah.
take the mic, and you can
We-
just break it down for us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's Swift, you ready?
I was gonna say, could you grab First Peter chapter 5 verse 13? Because one thing, like the brother said, we don't teach us the Vatican, we don't teach it, we teach us a structured system that is controlled by the so-called popes of ancient Rome all the way until now. If you look at the history of because like I say, we can show you biblical and we can show you secular. When you look at the history far as the papal bulls of taking down different countries, different systems, even changing people's religions, America didn't do that at all. America's only probably about 200 and some years old. But when you look at Rome, or so-called Rome as we know it, Rome has controlled, manipulated, still to this day. So you want to bring that out real swift?
I got it right now. This is First Peter chapter 5, verse 13. The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, saluteth you, and so doth Marcus my son. And I'm gonna just end it with verse 14. It says, greet ye one another with a kiss of charity. Peace be with you, all that are in Christ Jesus. Amen.
So to you two brothers up top, can you tell me, or do you know where that church was at Babylon at that time? In that context,
Well, you're asking for a physical location. On that, I'd say ancient Babylon is located in Iraq, so I would say somewhere over in Iraq.
So you
Yeah, you have to do the you got to do the history,
Ancient Babylon is located in Iraq, so I would. Hey, LOP, real quick, man. I hear the echo through yours, so just go ahead and mute the YouTube for me, bro.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to turn on the sound. Turn off. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, man. We hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool. So what's up, man?
But yeah. Well, we're in the middle of the discussion right now, so I'll throw it back to the brothers so they can continue what they were saying.
Good. All right.
No, I was asking if any of you brothers in context, in time period, know where Peter was and where he was directing that church that he was at in Babylon at that time.
Now that would be, I think, ancient Greece, I would say, or Turkey, or Asia. I would say, talking through a history perspective. Okay.
You said you
Wait.
think that?
Or he could be talking about Babylon, but 400 years before.
So that's what I'm saying. So you mean to tell me, was Peter back in ancient Babylon with Nebuchadnezzar or something?
Peter could be talking about
Nebuchadnezzar. Go ahead, whoever was speaking.
Peter could be referencing ancient Babylon, or he could be talking about the church he went to in Asia, as he did his ministry in Asia, like Turkey, modern day Turkey and Greece.
In Rome? Did he
Yeah, he did a ministry in Rome. Yeah, he did.
So it couldn't be talking about that at all.
It could be, or it could be not.
Oh.
It depends.
Okay,
We have to read it.
Well, watch this. Can I say this then? Everything you said is could be or it could be not, because I noticed you mentioned other 3 places, but you left Rome out until I said it, and then you said it could be, but then you just said it could be not. So we're both can be saying, but we got to come to agreement on something. That's why I said the time period, we got to go off the context of the scripture, not right now in 2021 and us
Okay,
adding stuff.
Can I
You-
ask a
could
Can I
you,
ask a question? Can I ask
I'm
a
gonna
question real quick though?
Go ahead.
Regarding this though, when we're like say for an example, right? You brothers also subscribe to the doctrine of the rapture, right? Just a yes or no on that.
No.
No
What do
disrespect,
you mean by
no
that?
disrespect, sir. Hey, no disrespect, sir. No disrespect. We dealing with this. I think we established that in the beginning. I don't like to jump because then we never finish and we deviate. I'm not the other brothers. Like I said, I never met y'all. I just want to. You asked a certain thing. Your brother said Babylon,
Yeah,
Mystery
that's
Babylon. This.
yeah, that's
I
cool,
don't want
brother.
to go
That's
into
all
the rest.
cool.
We can do that later. After. Let's
Yeah.
finish first.
Let-
No
let-
disrespect.
let's-
Okay. Well, let me give my understanding on that.
Okay.
Babylon's still there today. That's located over in Iraq. So even though the Empire of Babylon, they're pretty much not in rulership right now, but they still existed over in that area. So I wouldn't say this is talking about bear with me a second.
Okay.
I wouldn't say this is talking about Rome.
All right. Now, to answer my brother Swift's question, I'm gonna read this precept again. It says, "The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, saluteth you, and so doth Marcus, my son." Now, the rock of the church, Peter, was living during the time of the 4th beast, which is basically Rome. Now, when you go into prophetic text and prophecy, the scriptures does tell us it's an honor of a king to search out a matter. So now when we basically put our so-called thinking caps on, when you go into biblical history about Peter's ministry, Peter never went to Rome. I don't believe he went to Rome. I don't think his ministry was at Rome. So let's alleviate that. Let's go again. Babylon, the first beast, was destroyed way before Peter was born. Nebuchadnezzar was ruling that. It got taken down by the second beast, the Persians and the Medes. So he can't be talking about ancient Babylon. So at that time when Peter was writing this, who was he talking about? And he damn sure wasn't talking about America.
Hey, Salaka, and who is the fourth beast?
The 4th beast is you're talking about, what is that? Daniel, the 7th chapter. The 4th beast is talking about Rome. I do agree with that.
Okay, Khan. So Babylon.
Okay, but
Babylon. Let me finish my point because I'm answering this question. Because we got people listening, and they need to know where we're coming from with our dialogue.
Shalom.
Babylon, shalom to you, brother. Shalom. Babylon. Shalom. We've already alleviated the first 2 topics. Peter never really preached in Babylon. Salakia. Peter never really went to Rome and preached. Second topic. Ancient Babylon was destroyed by the Medo-Persians. So what is this Babylon in this verse? What is he told? Who is this? It's written in code. So basically, ancient Babylon, when Peter was writing, was called Rome. They called Rome Babylon. Simple and plain.
Okay, brother, real quick.
Rome. All right. That answers the question. I gotta get my point off. I'm not going to interrupt any other brother on this platform. I answered this question. So Peter is talking about the church that is at Rome. When he says the church that is at Babylon, I'm not going to take and add to the word, but Babylon is basically code name for Rome. That's whom Peter was talking to. He was talking to the saints who were at Rome, the Israelites who were basically at Rome. Because remember, Peter's ministry was go to who? The Jews. Paul's ministry was going to who? The
And it shows
Gentiles.
in Acts, the book of Acts.
Book of Acts.
Hey,
So,
look
question
at that word
right
Babylon.
there. That question right there was answered.
Salak, look up the word Babylon in that scripture as well. If somebody got the blue letter.
I don't have the blue letter on.
Hey,
me.
so what's the topic?
Hey, hold on.
Uh,
Someone has their mic on, so I'm hearing an echo. So somebody's gonna have to put themselves
not
on
me.
mute. It might be the brother. It might be the brother who just joined in a few minutes ago. I'm not sure who else it could be then, but yeah, what I was gonna ask though is ancient Babylon. That's still there today though, right? So that even though the empire went down, ancient Babylon still exists though, right? Like, is it still physically over there today?
I mean,
the-
yeah, but it's no stone left on top of each other. Nobody really lives
it's
over
like
there. Go
I
ahead,
was
Scoop.
gonna
You
say
got it,
this.
brother.
It's a passage port of merchants. It's still around, and I agree with what you said. But like he just said, Peter wasn't there then. He wasn't preaching. He wasn't nowhere around the ancient Babylon. When you read the book of Acts, he was definitely sending word and message to brothers in Rome. He actually made travels. Paul actually made travels to Rome. They never went back to ancient Babylon. That's what we're trying to get brothers to see. And they definitely didn't come to
Okay.
America.
yeah.
Okay,
And-
okay.
Hold on. I just want to show you this too, real swift. I don't know if you brothers can see, but what does that say? It says Babylon as a code word for Rome
That's
from
right.
Saint Peter. Now, don't get me wrong. This is Catholicism history, but it's showing you the history of the text. It was him symbolizing Rome in the context or a code word, which was Babylon, because it had all
Okay.
form. Rome had. Okay, go ahead. Lock it.
Okay, I just want to say, just so I can let everybody talk, let's just keep it at 2 minutes each. Now, real quick, I do want to ask a two-pronged question that's going to lead into the point I want to make, but just so I understand your viewpoint, because earlier you made a statement and said you brothers don't believe in the rapture, right? So I just want to ask real quick, which this is not going to be my question, but I have to establish this first, right? To ask the question I do want to ask, which will relate to Babylon. But as far as the rapture, when Christ returns, are you brothers saying that the elect's not going to be taken away, or like, what are you guys saying on that?
What
We're
do you
gonna-
mean by the rapture? Because, like I say, there's three different terms of rapture. You mean the
What does
final
the word
judgment?
rapture mean?
They say called up the end time. Well, I mean, it's so many definitions. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean? What do you break it down? Because I'm saying, you want me to say when Christ comes back to receive his, I believe the elect will be sealed. And those who worship him and suffered that's still here on this earth, we will be called up together. Like Paul says, in a twinkle of an eye, we will be changed. That's what I believe. So I don't
that's what the
do
scriptures say.
rapture and reincarnation. See, people throw these words out, but when you get into them, you can see that it goes back to a doctrine that's from way back when. It goes back to Shaitan or the devil or something that's not a part of the Most High. So that's my question. I mean, my answer to that question. That's what I believe.
And I agree with the
Okay.
brother. I agree with the
Wait.
brother.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. But here's the question I want to ask though: is let me see. If we go to Deuteronomy 28 verse 68, it speaks about the slave trade, right? So my question was, as that's talking about America there, because the precept to prove that is, what is that? Revelation 11 verse 8. We understand that this city that's being referred to as spiritually Sodom and Egypt. That's talking about America. So the Israelites were never taken into slavery in Rome today. That's not where the bulk of the Jews are. Could there be a handful there? Of course there could be, but that's not where they're at today.
But you see what you just did? We're dealing with one topic. You went to Deuteronomy. So now for the deal with the Deuteronomy, that's not America at all. When you look throughout the scriptures and the history, that happened through Greek and Babylon captivity all the way up until Roman captivity. that's still going on to this day, still is worldwide. It's not just designated to America. You know, we was getting sold in Africa for over 180 some years before we got to America. So that's what I'm saying. And I can show you in the
Hebrews
scriptures,
were, sorry,
28. Going
yeah,
to
Okay, real quick.
yeah.
Okay, I just had to add something in because, brother, you said earlier, you know, that we got to go precept upon precept, right? So I'm going precept upon precept to prove the point. But then you told me I can't jump around to the books, right? So I just, I don't know what you're saying on that.
No precept. There is no precept to what I just read in 1 Peter in Deuteronomy, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't jump a precept to something that ain't got nothing
brother.
to do with it.
Oh, okay, brother. You know what? Let's do this. I'll give you that one. All right, I'll give you that. You know, we can come back to that later. Okay, cool.
No,
okay,
we can
cool.
do it now. Like I said, if you want to stick to the slave trade, I can show you several slave trades throughout the scriptures. What do you think the book of Lamentations is about? Is that about America? Or is it about what those brothers went through, being sold on ships, some of them being trafficked and walking, some of them, like, what is that talking about? We got to read the scriptures.
Okay, so, okay, cool. But just so I understand your understanding, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68, where is that talking about? Because it said they were brought into Egypt. So did they get taken into ancient Egypt again, or what's your understanding?
Well, you gotta read that scripture. You can't read that how it was.
I mean, Salakia, Egypt, like the brothers and all the elders that brothers worship, it's a form of captivity. Everything in the scriptures is a similitude, it's a metaphor, it's a factual event, it's a word, it's a poetic. Like, brothers got to stop looking at things for face value. And like I said, I can show you in the Bible, when you read the book of Jeremiah, the book of Lamentations, this is not talking about America, brother.
Okay, real quick. Let me chime in.
This is the history that us brothers, I was guilty of it once, threw out the window just to say America. And no, America's nowhere in there. But America will be destroyed along with every other country.
Okay. As I said, I want to keep it, we're at 2 minutes so we all can get a chance to speak. But let me just ask you this then. So what is the city that's spiritually Sodom and Egypt? What is that from your understanding? It says it's a place.
Can you read that scripture?
That's spiritually being referred to as two other nations.
Could you read the scripture you're referring to?
That's what I'm saying. We went through like 4 topics. I'm trying to see where.
No, so if we got it, we gonna flow.
Hey, well, brother, hold on a second. On this channel, that's how this chat usually goes. You know, I try to keep it, centered around one topic. But there's a lot I want to ask you guys, right? So I'm trying to hit on everything because I don't have too long on here, for tonight, So I'm just trying to, get through it. But I'm just asking you so I can understand.
This is what we can do. Lord willing, we can do this again about Deuteronomy 28 and 68. We can.
That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, we can do that. I mean, because we've already done videos on that. But what were you? I think your question was about Revelation 11 and 8.
Yes. Let me just reiterate my question, right? Here's the question I'm asking. I agree with the brother that Egypt is synonymous with slavery, right? So I do agree that, means be taken into slavery. But here's the question I want to ask, though. Revelation 11 and 8, it's talking about a place that's being referred to as two other nations, right? So what I want to understand, according to you, what is this place that's being compared to Sodom and Egypt? What is this place? Is that Rome, the Vatican today, or what are you guys saying?
Okay, let's read the scripture.
That's what I'm saying. Read what you're talking about.
Well, hold on a second. I'm sitting out here in the car.
I'll read it. I got it right now. I got it right now, brother. This is Revelations 11, verse 8. Going into the second woe, but that's for another topic. It says, this is Revelation 11 and verse 8. And it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Okay.
So, was our Lord crucified in America?
No.
Well, that's symbolic.
We should end it right there then.
Okay, but I got a precept, Swift. Hold on. Let me get a precept real quick to answer that question. This is
Oh, okay. Let's go with that. But was the Lord crucified in Rome or was he in Jerusalem?
My brother just answered that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go ahead with the precepts because we got the precepts.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 1, verses 9 through 11. Now it says, except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah. Who is Isaiah talking to? Who is he talking to?
What chapter are you reading?
He's talking to the Israelites, but he's comparing.
Tell him the chapter again.
Right.
Okay, so this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 9 through 10. It says, except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah.
Yeah,
So-
it's comparing
so-
them
okay.
to, yeah.
Okay, real quick. As I said, somebody had. I put the brother on mute just because I keep hearing my echo through it, and I can't have that for the stream. So when the brother wants to talk, I'll let him, come on. But going back to what I was saying, I asked you, well, what city is this that's being compared to Sodom and Egypt? What city is that? And I asked. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on, brother. Let me say something. Let me say something. Right. So my question is, you brought up and said, oh, well, Christ was. See, it says Christ was crucified. But wait, but Christ was crucified in Jerusalem, not in Rome. Right.
We never said that.
Agree?
We never said he was crucified in Rome.
Oh, okay. But here's the thing.
I agree with what you said, brother.
Okay, good. We can agree on that. That's all cool. But here's the main meat that I want to understand about this doctrine. So so what physical city today, what empire, where is the physical location of this great city Babylon?
Hey, Salakia, you see how you just said that and kept it moving, but you got to think about what authority and rulership was Christ crucified under?
Under the Romans, yeah, right?
Okay, now we can move. Now,
Okay, good.
Now,
Yeah.
Hold that thought. Now, where was he crucified at? Where was Yahweh crucified at?
Jerusalem.
In Jerusalem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. That answers
Not
the question in Revelation 11:8. That is talking about Jerusalem. I just read the precept Isaiah chapter 1, verse 8. Was that through 9, 8 through 10?
Yeah.
Okay, but can I ask this then? So I asked again, what is the physical city today that is Babylon the Great? What is the physical location of this city? Is it the Vatican City or what is this physical location?
Let me answer it. I'm going to answer this
You talking
question.
about the ancient Sodom and Gomorrah? That's with Lot. I can give you that location, but if you're talking about in this scripture right here, we're showing you it's a similitude or a metaphor.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about. Let's go to Revelation 17. That's what I want to.
Right,
that's the main meat I want to talk about. So,
Okay,
so that one, that city, where is that location today on Earth?
All right, hold on real quick before we even move there. To the people on this panel as well as to the viewers, we just let the record show that we answered the question of a Revelation 11:8, and that ain't America. That's talking about Jerusalem. Isaiah, the precept that I brought out, is comparing Israel, Jerusalem to Sodom and Gomorrah. Why? Because of their wickedness, because of their lewdness.
How we was going off.
And how we was going to hell off.
So now let's go to Revelation 17 and what?
We can start at verse. Let's start at that.
Yeah. Let's start at 1. Let's read the whole chapter.
Hold on real quick.
Yep, take your time. But Luke, do you want to say anything why the brothers are doing what they have to do?
Yeah. True. Jesus, Yahushua was crucified in Jerusalem because of those Pharisees. That's why. And it reminds me of the church, the Christian church, how ignorant they are. Very ignorant people.
Right. But for the record, as I said, I'll respect these brothers' belief, but we understand that the scriptures are spiritual, right? So what we read in Revelation 11 and 8, that's referring to America. That's talking about America. But as I said, it's okay. We'll let that one go.
Time out. Can you show me in the scriptures? We just read 2 precepts and I broke down the whole similitude and analogy. We broke down where was Christ crucified. Y'all brothers answered that correctly. We asked you under what authority and leadership and rulership. It was the Romans. Nothing about America I seen. So now you got to show me, please, brother, in the Bible, USA, America.
Does the word America what does the word America mean, by the way? Do you know? And why you answer that is America in the Bible.
You use that. I'm using what the Bible just referred to as Jerusalem and Rome. All I've been seeing since we've been
here. And as I said, brother,
Jerusalem.
I said, oh, okay, good. As I said, I'll respect your understanding, but my understanding is it's spiritual. It's not physical.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying, can you show me your understanding in the book? I'm not here to judge. I'm just want to see it. So I can get that understanding. We just gave you the understanding of the book. And I want to just see where you get America from. A scripture, a New Testament, Old Testament.
Well, that goes back to the verse we talked about earlier in Deuteronomy, right? But we already went over that. So I would use that to say it's America. But we can agree to disagree on that. That's all. So I just want your understanding on the topic.
So that's what I'm saying. This is what I don't know how y'all, but that's what I'm saying. This is my first time. You just went 4 different places, topics. We answered 3 of them. We're still going back to the first one, which is Mystery Babylon. We're here, 17 and what? 8, right? Or
start at verse 1. Let's read the whole chapter. Let's read the whole chapter.
Yeah, because I don't see where America is. Okay, cool. Yet.
We'll do that. Hey, Swift, we'll do that. Don't worry about it. We up 3. What we're gonna do right now is when you before we go into this, you gotta understand. I'm gonna give a brief synopsis of this because people don't tend to basically they just want to read it, but they don't want to keep everything in context. When you look at Revelation 17, it's dealing with a particular woman. When you also go to Revelation 12, it's dealing with a particular woman. Now, we do know in the scriptures that the Lord likens Jerusalem or Israel to a comely and delicate woman. Yahushua gave his life for his bride, which is the church. So a woman in prophetic text can be used and symbolized as a church.
Hold on. Okay, I want to ask something about that. I understand what you're saying. What is that? Jeremiah 6:2, right? The Lord compared Israel to a comely and delicate woman.
Right.
But where are you getting this from at a woman symbolized as a church? That's a Christian understanding. I don't see that.
No, that's not a Christian understanding. That's in the scriptures. You can go to
Paul tells you, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Paul tells
you can go to 2
Corinthians
Corinthians 11:2. Salakia,
okay, so
I'm going to cut you off. Go ahead. No, I just want to make this point that in the book of Revelation, there are 2 women that are mentioned. You have one mentioned in Revelation 12 as a beautiful woman, comely, delicate. And then you have a whore in Revelation 17. See what I'm saying?
So the whore. So you brothers are just saying, just so I understand, you're saying that the great whore that we're reading about is the Roman Catholic Church, or what are you guys trying to say?
That basically is the whore.
Okay, good.
The whore is the Roman Catholic Church.
Because can I ask you
let's read it. Let's go. Go ahead.
Does America run anything worldwide economic? Like right now, the Pope can go to China and shut it down if he wants. Africa, Brazil, Anywhere, America, he can come here and shut it down if he want. America can't do that. It's only 200 and some years old. But the Pope,
Okay,
he
so
has
we're
prophecies that's been passed down for 4,000 generations that he has the laws of every land. He's the King of Kings on this earth. He's the Vicar of Christ. He can go wherever
okay.
he wants to go.
Okay, brother. Hold on a second. If I went up to any average Joe on the street and asked them who Pope Francis is or the Catholic Church, majority of them will say they never even heard of
That's
the
the
Popes of Rome.
mystery.
Right? So he
That's
don't have
the
power.
mystery. That's
Oh,
the
okay. Hold
mystery
on
right
a
there.
second.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on a second. So show me where the Catholic Church in Rome have
You just
military
proved it,
bases
bro.
in other
But we're gonna
nations of
get
the
to the
world today.
Bible. What was at verse 2? 17
We'll get to that, because that, I mean, you can research that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a way where I can pull it up on my screen. That's something that you got to do off of
But wait a second. Well, I'll tell you because I've looked it up.
You know
If you look it up, America. Okay, hold on. America has over 900 plus military bases around the world. That's why if you go to Jeremiah, it refers to this place as the hammer of the earth. That's not talking about the Catholic Church. First of all, according to statistics, people are leaving the church. The Catholic Church is dying out. Nobody cares about no church anymore. But going back to what I was saying. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. So how is Rome and the Catholic Church ruling over the world today? That's what I want to see by reading this chapter. And more. Go ahead.
Can I ask you this? Did the Pope just reconstruct the Bible and say this Bible that we're reading is obsolete and it doesn't exist no more on record right now? Not America. America didn't do that. That's blasphemy towards the scriptures of what this whore in 17 is gonna do. And then he just make Islam conform into Catholicism. They call themselves Chrislam. America didn't do that.
Well, hold on. Well, Christianity is false to begin with, so they have no authority.
Who funded it? Who started Christianity?
Well, that's irrelevant.
The Roman Empire, right?
Thank you, brother. Who started Islam?
Well, all religions come down from the Catholic Church. I do agree.
And that's why she's the mother of harlots.
Yes.
The mother of harlots is America.
Yeah.
So
it's all taken down from
America.
The Roman Catholic and the Roman Protestant. Basically, it all connects back to Rome.
Yeah,
right.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Rome, from that day on into now, any land Rome wants to confiscate, they can do it. I don't care how many people, how many members they have in their church. The power has been, the old Pope would have cut your head off back in the days for saying some shit like that. But this Pope will wave at you like this and do it behind your back. That's the mystery.
Right. And also, even though you said that, let me say this point real quick. I'm gonna let you have it, brother, because it's your platform. Even though you said that America has all these military bases, and which I understand, because I live right across from one. I got 4 where I'm at in my location, my vicinity where I'm at. But you got to also understand, even though we have these military bases everywhere, strategically everywhere, who's funding them? Where do they get their money from? And basically, all these wars that America has fought, those were military crusades. The Vietnam War, the real reason why the Vietnam War was basically fought was basically that was a Catholic crusade. They were trying to convert those people in Vietnam to Catholicism. That's one of the main reasons. One of the main reasons why Kennedy wanted to stop that was basically because he saw what they were basically trying to do. He saw what the Catholic Church was basically trying to do. That's why they basically killed him. All road leads back to Rome, brother.
Hold on a second. I want to chime in here. So just so I understand from going forward, Mystery Babylon the Great is the Catholic Church, is what you brothers are saying.
We're going to bring out the precepts to bring this out.
No, just yes or no. Just tell me yes or no. Is that what it is? Oh, okay, thank you.
There ain't been a precept read in like almost 5 minutes, and we need to read the book.
Oh, okay, brother. Okay, brother. Hold on a second. Please stop talking over me here. This is my platform. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to ask you. I want a yes or no. Give me a yes or no answer. According to you brothers, is the Roman Catholic Church itself Mystery Babylon the Great? Yes or no?
Yes, the system and the church and the leadership,
Oh,
the authority
okay.
and the power.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. So, where is the location of this great city?
Let's
The
read
church
the
is in
book.
It sits on
No,
seven.
Swift. We're
Seven,
gonna
how
read
many
it.
hills?
We're gonna read it.
Yeah,
Let's read the book.
Let's just read,
Let's
brother.
read the book.
wait a
It
second.
ain't out of opinion no more. We're gonna read the book. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to-
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This brother said something. I want to chime in on that. He went to the verse that says 7 hills. Wait a second, though. According to Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25, governments are referred to as mountains in the Bible. And also, if you go to the verse underneath, it says there are 7 kings. So it shows you it's talking about empires. It's not talking about literal hills. Did you get a look?
No,
Did you
you're
look
right
into
about
that
what.
before?
No, listen. You're right about what you said, but isn't it a very deep coincidence that when you look at the Rome Vatican Church, it's surrounded by what?
I
Yeah,
agree it
7
is.
hills. Yeah.
However, according to the
That's what I
context,
said. I hear what
I
you're
hold
saying,
on a second.
bro. Let's read.
Okay, brother, hold on a second. I do agree with you that Rome is on 7 hills. I do agree, but here's the problem: the text we're reading isn't talking about literal hills, though. And you can read the verse under it because it mentions the 7 kings, which shows it's clearly nations. And I quoted Jeremiah 51:25. Right,
Can I
mountains
ask
are
you this
referred to
one
as governments
question?
in the
One
Bible.
question.
Go ahead.
When John the John the Beloved, the Revelator, was writing this, who was in rulership at that time?
Well, that would be the Roman Empire.
Yep.
Oh, okay, but here's the wait a second though. What hold on a second. Hold on a
you
second.
wanted to do your history.
Wait a second though. Wait a second. If you go to Revelation chapter 1, verse 1, it speaks about the things that are going to come hereafter, right? So that doesn't prove anything because these prophecies take place in the future.
We can't
So that-
hear you, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, repeat that. What?
Let me see. What did I say? I was saying that it's regardless. Oh, which actually, you know what? This actually proves our point. If you go to Revelation 17, it speaks about the 7 kings, right? It said that the one was in rulership, one has not yet came. All right, and the one who didn't yet come was talking about the British Empire, but the one who was the Roman Empire. But then the one who came out of the 7th is America, Babylon the Great. But Rome was the one who was in rulership when that was written.
Okay, let's say I agree. Let's say I agree with what you just said. You got to show me the one that came, and it's America. Show me it through history or through the scriptures.
So what kingdom came into rulership? What great empire came into rulership after the Roman Empire? Would you agree a Great Britain did?
No, there's no king. There's no other beast after the
They
fourth
have
beast.
to kiss
There's no
the
other beast
ring.
after Rome.
They have to kiss the ring. That's what I'm saying,
Oh,
brother.
man, you know.
According to the Bible.
Oh
Anybody
man! Hey,
know-
listen, brother. Hold on, brother. Listen. I've been letting you brothers talk a long time here. We have to.
And
I want to
you
make
just
sure
been
everybody
talking.
gets a chance to talk. Oh, okay, brother. Don't disrespect me on my platform. Thank you very much. I want to do this. Let's go ahead and read over this chapter. I'm going to let you read it, and as we go on, we can discuss the verses, right? But we can all come back
Yeah.
on another day and have a deep. Let me say this: we can all come back on
That's me.
another day.
Okay.
We can go deep into depth, on this subject, right? I don't have too much longer on it, so I just want to hit a few more understandings. So real quick, one question I do have to ask though, and this is a good one. How
wanna
are the
read.
merchants of the earth? Hold on a second. How are the merchants of the earth becoming rich off of the Vatican City and the Roman Catholic Church? According to
you gotta
statistics,
burst.
They're
You
not
gotta
becoming
burst.
rich off America. America's $37 trillion in debt. They're not coming rich off America. But where does America give tithes to? Israel and Rome. America gives out of the debt.
Okay, hold on a second.
America
So-
is in debt. America
Okay,
doesn't
hold on a
print.
second.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. So going back to what I asked, how are the
I just
nations of
asked
the
you
earth becoming rich off of the Catholic Church? By
How are they
selling
becoming
merchandise.
rich off
That's what.
America?
Are you? Did you really ask me that, bro? I mean, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey,
just
did
like
did you
I said,
mute those
hold on a
guys?
second. Hey, hold on a
America
second.
is-
Hold on a second. Have you not looked on the news, brother? Do you see these cargo ships, these hundreds of cargo ships that are being stranded, that they can't bring their goods into America? That's going on with the Catholic Church. Why? Because America is that city that reigns over the merchants and the kings of the earth. There's no way around that. There's no way to get
America's
around
about
that.
to be
That's
blew
clearly
up
it.
and homeless in a minute. America
Okay.
is
Oh, okay,
37
okay, brother.
trillion in debt.
Let me ask you this.
You're under
Let
a
me ask you
rulership
this.
of a president who don't even have
I
his
am
right
talking to you,
mind.
man.
So
Okay, hold
Let
on
the
a
brother
second.
from the
Hold on a
bottom
second.
speak, man.
LOP, the mic's yours.
Yeah, Jay is just trolling again, man. He's saying like,
Don't worry
shout
about
me
Jay.
up.
He's not
on the-
he's not in the chat, LOP. Don't worry about Jay.
Yeah, but he's
tonight.
saying a lot of funny shit.
Yeah. Well, he's not on here tonight. We're dealing with these
Oh,
brothers.
okay.
Whoever that is, yeah, we're not here for no disrespect. I really just want to read, man. I'm tired of answering human questions out my mouth.
but,
I wanna see
That's
America.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, brother. That's cool. But here's the one whole problem I have with this whole theory. And again, I was brought up in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, so
can
I'm
I say
already
this?
familiar with
Mine's
the
is a
doctrine.
theory.
Go ahead.
Mine's is a theory, but America is just the actual fact to you. But if you can go in the scriptures, I asked you what time period was this ruling? Who was ruling? Rome. What was Peter referring to? Okay, he could have been talking about this. He could have been talking about. Could he been talking about Rome? Yeah, but nah.
Okay.
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 Who
Good
killed
question.
Christ? Like everything go. We're
Okay.
study showing Rome. You ain't showed me America yet, but you're gonna tell
Okay,
me.
brother.
something.
Okay, brother. Okay, hold on. So by that same line of logic, let's say for an example, right in
For an
back in those
example,
times,
now.
2000. Oh, okay, brother. Let me talk.
I want
So by
facts,
that
bro.
same line of logic, brother, hold on. By that same line of logic, we must then agree that Christ must have had to have returned back in those times because it spoke about Christ returning back then when they were alive. We know that didn't happen, right? So you can't just sit there and say, "Oh, well, Rome was in rulership," which is true, but this is talking about the future. This isn't talking about back, right? So you can't do that. But anyway, going back to what I wanted to ask you, as I said, we have limited time here tonight, so I just want to hit on a few things. But here's the question I have to ask: why is it that 70% of the chapter, Revelation 18, speaking about the Babylon being taken down, it's speaking about all this merchandise, and it goes into it. It names them by name, merchandises that's being sold. You can't show me that the Catholic Church is selling all of these, that Rome's selling these today. That's not what we can physically see by
I
what's
can show
going
you
on. That's
underneath
clearly
the
talking
Vatican.
about America.
I can show you underneath the Vatican Church 18 blocks worth of everyone's history.
Excuse me.
From the Chinese to the African, everyone that they took down throughout history. That's the richest that they have. That I can show you that. Now you can't show me that in America. They're in debt.
Okay. What is the population of the Vatican?
bro, we ain't dealing with we don't
That's
not
what I'm saying.
called
Let's just
Vatican.
read.
We don't subscribe to Vatican City. We don't subscribe to that.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you
that-
very much. Thank you very much. So, what is the great city? It can't be the Catholic Church because it says
Then it
it's a
can't be
physical
America because America's
location.
not a city, is it?
That's what-
Is
Oh,
America
well, wait a
city?
second. Well,
Is
okay, hold on
America
a second.
city?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is
How is
because the city
America-
is defined.
No.
Okay,
How?
brother,
How?
let me answer your question. Let me
Please,
answer your
please.
question. Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
A city is defined by its inhabitants. That's why you have people down in Alaska who will still call themselves Americans. You have people in Florida who call themselves Americans. People in New York call themselves Americans. You know, people all over the 50 states, they'll all refer to themselves as Americans. Why? Because this is one great, massive city. That's what this is.
You said
Okay, and as I
50
said, this
states, right?
is spiritual.
It's
Yeah,
called
yes,
the
but
United
this is
States of
all-
America, right? But it's not a city.
What city
According
is
to
that?
the Act
It
of
is a city.
18, let me answer your question. According to the Act of 1871, America went from basically being a national country to being a corporation.
Corporation, a business.
When you have a corporation, only presidents sit on top of corporations. America. So which America are we talking about? Are we talking about Latin America? Are we talking about South America? Are we talking about North America? Which talking about?
America.
If you really want to go into detail, America got its name from who? The Amaru Khans, our people.
No.
Okay.
That's where they got their
Okay,
name.
We
as I
got the
said-
name from that guy from
Not Amerigo Vespucci, no.
Amerigo Vespucci, that guy that whatever, you know.
They
Yeah,
call
what
it
does the word America mean?
It don't mean bitter. All right.
All right,
It don't
well,
mean bitter.
okay, then we'll-
It comes from a Native American word, Amaru Khans. Amaru Khans. That's what when the settlers came over here to this land, which they basically called the New World, they saw people with melanated faces just like me. just like this brother, and they
No,
call
but
who are
hey,
you?
hey,
They called them Amaru. We said we are the Amarus. And they
no,
said
but
Amaru
hold
Khans.
on.
These are the Amaru Khans. This is the land of the Amaru Khans.
No, but it was. Hey, let me read something here. It was named after Amerigo Vespucci. America is named after this Italian explorer who set forth. Then blah blah blah. You know, Christopher Columbus sailed to 1492. So it was named after this explorer from Italy, right? So I don't know what you're saying.
Was he a Catholic?
Probably. I mean, at that time,
No, ain't
most
no
of these guys
probably.
were.
See, y'all
Okay.
dealing with some maybe. He was. The record
Yeah.
shows.
You know, I was just saying that that's what I knew about America. It was named after this motherfucker, right? And
Hey, watch your language. Watch your
sorry.
language, brother.
sorry.
Where was his stock from? Who sent him over here? Just like who sent Christopher Columbus? Who sent us? Who sent everyone?
And
The
I agree with you.
Roman.
That was the Roman. Yeah, I agree.
That's
why I
right.
said, if
Yeah.
Not
you
America.
understand
Okay.
the history, I don't
America's
know what
not a
he's showing.
city.
He got to show me America. And then, like I said, my city, Dusable discovered my city, so we'll have to go into his knowledge.
Right. I
in
did.
this
Yeah.
city.
I just
Okay,
didn't
hold on
understand
a
the whole thing of the melanin, whatever. You know. So.
Okay, hold on a second. So I obviously can see we're not going to be able to go anywhere with this particular topic tonight. As I said, you know, we
didn't
can agree on
read.
that. You know, as I said, it's all cool.
Let's
So cool,
read.
brother. You know,
And we can
okay,
keep it going
brother,
if
hold
we
on.
read.
Okay, brother, hold on a second. I've already told you 5 times I have limited time tonight. I want to invite you brothers on again in the future so we can go more in depth on this. That would be great. You know, will you brothers be able to come
Okay.
back in the future to
Yes,
discuss
sir.
more in depth with us?
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll be back.
No,
If we
Okay,
can't get into
real
it tonight,
quick.
we'll be back, Lord willing.
But wait, real quick. You brothers don't have to leave yet. I wanted to ask about a few other topics if you brothers still have a little bit of time.
I just want to read. I'm done answering questions, brother. You
Okay,
said we ain't gonna
okay. Wait a second.
Peace and blessings,
I
man.
have to ask you this.
You don't
So
have
you brothers
to.
don't
You
believe
want
in nuclear
to.
weapons, right?
Yes, 17 countries have them. What are you talking about?
Are they in the Bible?
Nope.
What do you mean? What's in the Bible? Nuclear weapons?
Missiles. He's talking about missiles.
Are nuclear weapons mentioned in the Bible? Yes.
No, anything you read in the Bible that's dealing with
UFOs
fire,
ain't
explosions,
No.
that's the creation of the Most High and his elements. He has the power to control that. There was no missile, there's no UFO, there's no machine gunners, there's no bullets, there's no AKs. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay. Let's roll with that for a second. Let's roll with that.
Stop. Let's not roll with it. Y'all took this precious book called the Bible and y'all scrapped it and put all types of bullshit. Oh, excuse my language. Y'all put all types of Americanized stuff into this. Let's go with the history of what the book says it is.
So what is that? 2 Peter 3:10. What is that talking about? Isn't it eerie that actually looks like what we see as a mushroom cloud? And go ahead.
Read 2 Peter 3:10. You read it.
That's what I'm saying.
One of your brothers pull it up for me. Well,
I can pull it up. Wait, I can pull it up.
Let me get it. I got scripture set for something else, and that you don't even want to go into it no more. Now you want me to find your scripture. That's why I say, y'all brothers, I don't play with this Bible, bro. I'm supposed to be dead right now. I know the Most High is real. Y'all brothers be playing these games, man.
See, yeah, I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you too. There's too many Israelites playing games, arguing this and that. We need to stay on topic. We need to get into the scripture instead of, going off to as you were saying. And now look at the world the way it is. Look at Australia. Like there's vaccine. There's mandates. There's homosexuals roaming the streets. And Salakia, why we can't
everywhere,
say,
man.
Why we can't say Mystery Babylon is Australia? Because right now y'all catching hell, bro. I talk to brothers in Australia right now, and they talking about the mandates, how the government not trying. Y'all don't have freedom of speech, freedom of this, freedom of that. So, bro, why we can't say Mystery Babylon is Alaska or Australia or no, it's America. But y'all niggas over here playing PlayStation 2s, working a job. Come on, man. We gotta
I mean,
wake up,
you-
man. Like I said, I love
Oh,
all
you
the
American,
brothers, man. I
you
love-
American
you are
people,
also-
you
you are also
Americans
an American.
need to know how
We are not
grateful
Americans,
you are
bro.
for. I mean, to anyone who's in America, you need to be grateful because over here, you can't say anything about homosexuals, or
Bro,
they will
Hey,
arrest you.
brother, don't use
So
use
why
that
we
word
can't
on
say
Why
here,
would
brother.
you say
that's the why we can't say that's the
Okay,
city of brothers falling in the streets as spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt. But we just gotta say it's America because this is platform.
Wait.
And these
Oh,
brothers
okay.
are
Hold on a
elders.
second. Hold on a second, brother. Hold on a second. Where are the Israelites at today, primarily?
Scattered throughout
Everywhere.
the four corners of the earth.
It's scattered.
Where
Agreed.
are they
Agreed.
I got
primarily?
brothers in the
Agreed.
Philippines. I got brothers in the Philippines that got 13,000 people in a village who believe this Bible and believe because they came on that to that land on slave ships. They believe they're Israel. Who am I to say they're not? They're scattered. Our brothers are scattered. We're scattered. You brothers are
Oh,
probably
okay.
of the
I've
seed
I've
line.
lived in the
I don't know.
Philippines.
Okay, very
And you
good,
see
very
them.
good. But let's go back to what we were talking about the missiles real quick, because I want to see this.
Yes.
So wait
Can
a
I
second.
ask-
Wait a
can I
second.
ask a question
verse I
real
asked-
quick?
No. Hold on. You can wait, brother. I asked this. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. How can you tell me that doesn't look like what we see in these movies, man? Like, are you brothers? What are you talking about, man? The scriptures say that the Most High is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending. So you're telling me
Are
that
we reading
these-
scriptures or are we watching?
Where y'all
a
get that
movie?
doctrine of missiles from?
That's what I'm saying. Are we watching a
Where's
movie?
that doctrine of missiles coming
That's
from?
what I'm saying. I can tell you. I can
Oh
tell
wait,
you where they
okay.
got that
I got
from.
I got it. Brother, hold on. I have it for you. Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. Let's read that and tell me how this is going to happen. How is the beast going to hate the whore and burn her with fire? How is that going to happen?
Let's
Please
start
tell me.
from-
Doesn't
let's
fire
start
mean
from chapter
judgment?
1 like we was about to. And as we get up to whatever you're talking about,
We
you'll see
can
that
read
it's-
Revelation 17 to answer that question. My brother had a question,
That's
and
what I'm
I think he
saying.
just logged off. I would
Because
like
you
to.
Well,
telling
as
me,
I
bro,
said,
instead of
brothers,
just
we
dealing-
have.
didn't
I,
deal with
oh,
the
okay,
Vatican
hold
thing
on,
and it was over.
brother. Hold on a second. I see we have a lot. As I said, I have a lot of questions I'm trying to ask you, brothers, so I can understand your.
This ain't a
Your
debate. This is
understanding.
like an interrogation. But we answered.
Hey,
We
hey.
answered 3 of your questions, brother.
That's what I'm feeling
Hey,
like. Instead of
as
being
I
a
said,
brother,
brothers, as I see, brothers, you guys, as I said, I respect you, brothers, but we definitely see totally differently. But I'm trying to have a respectful discussion, brother.
but can you show me what
so
you see
real
then,
quick.
brother? That's all I'm saying. No. Don't please show me what you see. I want to see, bro. This all I'm saying. As a brother, I'm not here to disrespect. I want to see America. I want to see how you see. I don't want to see missiles. I don't want to jump to Deuteronomy 28. Let's deal with 17 and let's see how we see this as America. And if I see it, I will humbly admit I see it now, bro. But from the 12 years that I've been with several camps and studying, and I ain't seen it, bro. Still to this day, I ain't see it.
Okay, we can deal with that, but let's first go to verse 16 and just tell me how, from your understanding, how is this going to happen? Because you said
scripture, we got to read the chapter in context, brother. We're gonna one West.
Okay,
thing.
good. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. Salakia. It says, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore. Context, sitting upon many waters.
Pause right there.
Sitting upon many waters.
Now, when we go into that same chapter, we're going to find out basically what those waters represent. At verse 15, it says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, the whore sitteth, which is that apostate church, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Basically the Roman Catholic Church, that whore is residing everywhere across the waters, across this people. And she's sitting on top of who? The beast. The fourth beast.
Wait a second. What are the waters?
John the Revelator just told us that there are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. That's where the whore is.
Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. We agree on that. But here's the problem, though. America is known as the Great Melting Pot. You have all
Who
nationalities,
said that?
all religion, all cultures, all
I
mixed together here
travel,
as one.
bro.
That's why this
I
place.
travel
Oh,
everywhere I
brother,
go.
hold,
They have all
brother, hold on.
nationalities and
But it's not a city.
It
It's
is
not.
a city, though, because the
It's
city's
not.
defined.
It's not the
But
city where our
okay,
Lord was
okay.
crucified.
Let's skip
It's not the
that one.
city where our Lord was
Okay,
crucified.
verse 2.
okay,
Verse 2.
okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have a new brother on Bible Defender. The mic's yours.
Shalom King. Now, what's the topic?
These brothers are on here. You know, we're talking about Babylon. You know, these brothers are saying that the Roman Catholic Church and you know, the Rome is Babylon the
We
Great.
said
What do you want to add
mystery
to the discussion?
Babylon.
Right,
Salaki,
right.
So,
mystery
Babylon.
Babylon,
so,
not
so,
Babylon.
so, so, mystery Babylon. You're saying is Rome?
It's the system and the rulership of Rome, and according to the scriptures. Because what time period was the Book of Revelation wrote, and who was in rulership?
During the time of
The
Revelation?
emperor,
Yes,
the Caesar, right?
I want to ask that brother who just came in.
Yeah,
sorry.
You
Well,
brothers talk with him for a little bit.
you said what?
Huh?
You said what was the who was in? You said who was in rulership during the time of Revelation? The Romans. We understand that.
Okay, who's the fourth beast?
If I'm not mistaken, isn't it the Greeks?
No, it's the Romans, but the Greeks was, I think, the third or I think it's the third or the second.
Greeks were the
But
third beast.
Rome is the fourth beast, though. And what church was Peter sending word to and letter to in First Peter chapter 5 verse 13 when he talks about the church here in Babylon?
I don't have the scriptures right in front of me because I can't exit out the app.
Well, I'm gonna answer it for you. He wasn't talking about
have,
America. He was talking about Rome,
wait,
according to the Bible.
I got a question because somebody put in the chat, and I just want to address this. I just want to address this real fast because somebody put in the chat that missiles is a false doctrine. Do y'all subscribe to that?
Do we subscribe to what?
No, there are missiles. The armies have missiles, but I'm saying the Most High, he don't need to use a missile. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he don't need to use a UFO.
I got a question. I got a question.
Wait, no, you got to listen to what I'm breaking down.
Let's not be emotional. Let's not be emotional.
I'm not being emotional, bro. This is how I talk. I've been talking like this since the brother put me on.
Okay.
Like, I'm not mad. I love y'all brothers. If, like I say, show your face or something. That's another thing I don't like what brothers do. What y'all be on, man? That's what I say. Y'all play with the words of the Most High, but y'all got brothers who sincerely want to read and break bread and go according line upon line. Not that one West doctrine bullshit, man. 12 years we done came from that shit. We know all the breakdowns that y'all gonna go to before you even go to it. Show me America according to the time period, the context of the Bible. Nowhere will you find it in the future.
The question. Hold on. Because brother, we gotta understand something. If you don't believe, so you don't believe that America is Babylon the Great. That's what you don't believe.
I said I don't believe America's mystery Babylon that we're going to in Revelation chapter 17.
Okay, so the question is, do you believe America is Babylon the Great? Not mystery Babylon the Great, but do you believe America is Babylon the Great?
No, we're gonna go by the context. It's the scripture.
No, I believe.
This is what it says.
I was about to say no. Let me give him the quick answer so he can. Yeah, let me give him the quick answer so he can. I know how it goes, but let me give him the quick answer.
You got.
So he can. No, again, I don't believe that.
So you're saying America is not going to be destroyed?
I didn't never say that. America's going to be destroyed. The scripture says all kingdoms and thrones was cast down. China's going to be destroyed. Africa's going to be destroyed. The Middle East, the Middle West, the Middle North, everything. He cannot rule while all these other rulers are in authority. So everything is crashing, bro. Not just America. Show me in the Bible where just America is going to burn. Show me.
You can start from Revelation 18:8. That's one. You can start at You could jump to verse
It
20.
says just America, and that's what I'm saying. Show me where it's talking about any form of America, because we just established Romans was ruling at that time, not America. We established a time period where Peter and John the Revelator was writing and communicating, sending letters to Rome.
So I
Not
want
to
to understand
America,
something
bro.
too. I want to understand something too.
I'm gonna
let you finish. I'm
Go
gonna let
ahead.
you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna give you the
Because I'm
floor.
gonna
I'm
answer
gonna
this
give you
with
the floor.
scriptures. I'm tired of talking.
I'm gonna let you brothers talk. So
Okay.
how do you
I don't want
believe?
to talk.
How
I
do you
told you I
believe
want to read.
how do you believe the destruction is gonna play out?
I'm gonna answer it right here. This is
Bring it
Revelation
out.
16. This is Revelation 16. This is how the destruction is going to get. This is how the destruction in the end time is going to happen to this whole world.
Not
So the
says-
whole world.
And
so
I
you
heard,
saying
and I
the whole
heard,
world?
I heard. Listen to me. This is what the book say. This ain't me talking. This is John the Revelator. And I heard, this is Revelation 16. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, "Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth."
Hold on.
Not
Go
America,
shoot a
the
missile.
earth.
Go shoot a missile and go. No.
Verse 2. Let me get verse 2.
Verse 2.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. How can they navigate in the sea if the sea is within blood? How can these ships get through and transport?
Hey, but then Salakia,
That's why
that
the
means they
merchants were crying in Revelation 18.
Hey, and that means
Because
they
the same
blaspheme
judgments that the
scriptures.
Lord did in Egypt, he's going to do that to
God.
the whole world. I'm
And
going to
that
read
saying
verse
he blew
4.
up
These are the
Egypt or
7
something.
angels.
Hey, hold on. We need to be civil.
Let me read
We
this,
need
bro.
to be civil.
These are the 7 angels with the 7 vials who are coming with the 7 plagues that are basically going to hurt the earth. It says, verse 4, and the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. So we ain't gonna be able to drink. It's gonna be lack of water. Verse 5, these are angels. This is what the Lord commanded the angels to do. Because this is the crazy thing. Y'all brothers talk about missiles, but y'all never want to read these scriptures. And I heard the angel of the water, and I heard the angel of the waters say, "Thou art righteous, O Lord, which art and was and shall be, because thou hast judged us. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy." This is judgment that is coming upon the whole earth. These are the angels with the 7 vials of judgment. And I think I only just read 4 of the angels. So we got 3 more coming. And that's just the waters turning into blood. So why do you think in Revelation 18, the merchants, because most of our commerce is done by what? Through ships, through cargo. They were crying and sighing because, damn, how the hell are we going to get these goods back and forth with the waters unturned to blood? How are you going to drink when the rivers and fountains, because that's where we mostly get our drinking water, as well as our water that we basically flush the toilet, that's then turned into.
They gonna dry up.
Wait,
It's gonna dry up.
I got a
Man,
question.
the Lord is coming to destroy this place.
Okay, brother, hold on a second.
And
Hold
I'm
on a
done.
second, brother. You've been talking
Can
for
y'all
5
answer that?
minutes. here.
Did y'all see missiles in it?
Okay, brother, hold on a second. Here's what we're not going to do. We have to be civil here. Okay, we're gonna answer that, but we have to be civil. I just let the brother talk for like 6 or 7 minutes there. We have to let the brother chime in because the brother just came in, so he didn't know what was going on because the brother just clicked on the video, right? So Bible Defender, I'll throw the mic back to you.
Okay. Well, somebody. I mean, I just read Revelation chapter 16.
When you read, so how? Hold on, because how is the whole world is going to be destroyed when the Lord said, if you read Amos the 9th chapter to all the way to the 5th verse, he's going to have to grab up the elites from the underground bunkers. So you're telling me before that even happens or takes place, that this whole you got to have a spiritual eye, brother. When you read it, it's clear what it's talking about.
I'm reading. Okay, Revelation 16 and 1.
Hold on a second.
I just answered the question, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, "Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth." The earth, not America.
Wait a second.
The earth.
Wait a second. Okay, brother, hold on a second. I have to ask this. So are you brothers saying that all the prophecies in the Old Testament have been fulfilled? Yes or no?
No, sir. No, sir. That's what I'm saying. Y'all study
Okay, so
and
why?
saying some
Oh,
shit
okay,
that we ain't
okay,
say.
hold
You
on.
ain't never heard me. No, stop again on your platform, bro. Don't do me
No,
like that
no,
because I
brother.
didn't
The
come
reason
here
I
to
No,
do
asked,
we
y'all
don't. We
the
don't have
argument.
reason
to.
I asked, the reason I asked, brother, is because
Mhm.
the other brother you brought on here, he asked, did Amos already, was that already fulfilled? Right. So the verse the brother was quoting, the
Oh,
verse Bible defender quoted, that has
that
not
was
been fulfilled.
fulfilled.
Okay. It was.
What you
Oh,
say,
wait a second.
Amos?
We
What?
got to go. Oh, hold
What
on a second. We
you
got to go
talking
over this.
about?
Amos,
Go ahead.
what? Give me the scripture so
A-
we can get
A-
this
Am-
out the way. And don't do
Amos,
it again,
Amos,
bro.
Amos 9-1-5. Just read it. You tell me if that
Yeah,
happened
read
already.
it. Yeah. Tell us if that
Amos
happened already, brother.
9.
And
Let me
brothers,
see, cause
I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with showing my face either. I can show my face.
nah, like I say, much
We
love, brother. Peace and blessings. I'm on y'all platform. I'm not
Shalom.
here for nothing.
Put the
I
face
don't
with the
like
name.
for the
I ain't got no problem with you either, brother.
I don't
Nah,
have
like
no
I
problem
say,
with
I've
showing
been
my
that's
face
all
going
either.
through
good.
this for several years with brothers keyboard scoffing, and these scriptures are precious jewels that the Most High didn't even have to give to man one of us. So we got to tread lightly and understand we got to not add to the scriptures or blaspheme the holy scriptures or the word. So that's what I'm
Oh, well, yeah, we
going into.
agree. We definitely
But
We
agree.
agree.
We
We
definitely
agree.
agree with you, brother. But okay, let's read this verse though, because just so I understand before we read it, just a yes or no, you do agree at this, or let me rephrase myself. You're saying that this
now
already happened, right?
I got to read it now. Yeah, since we're reading it, but go ahead,
Okay.
read it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Who reading?
Oh,
I can't. I
could
can't.
you get it, brother? Or will we be able to get it for us?
Yo, someone said in the chats, explain the two witnesses.
Yeah, we're not doing that right now. We're not that topic's not important at the moment in time.
That
I want
topic
to
is
talk about
very
this.
important.
I want to talk
That's what
about.
I'm saying. The whole Bible is important to me, bro. It ain't
Okay,
just a topic. Y'all
brother,
pick and
hold
choose,
on a
and then
second.
y'all extrapolate. And I'm gonna
Okay,
hold on, but
hold.
you study using keywords that's taking me back to the shit that I done left. You've been trained
Okay,
by
brother.
those same
Please don't.
people.
Okay, brother. Hold on a second. I said at this moment in time, we're not going into that. We just said for the last 3 minutes, we want to talk about Amos chapter what is it,
So
9
read it.
verse 1
Read
down to
it.
verse 5.
Do you know how to
Luke, can
read
you
or
go ahead
something?
and
Because
get
I ain't
that,
heard
brother?
you read nothing. I got 3
Wait, what was
Bibles
that?
over here open to what we originally was going to.
Okay, brother, stop. I'm talking. Luke, go
Man.
ahead and go to the book of Amos, chapter 9, start at verse 1 and read down to verse 5. These brothers said this already happened. So we have to talk about this real quick.
Hey,
Go ahead,
no,
Luke.
I told you I take that back until we read it. I said that out of impulses
Okay,
because the
good.
brothers switched on me. So let's read it first and then ask me that again.
Wait, so it's Amos.
Good.
Okay, so it's Amos, right?
Chapter 9, verse 1 to verse 5.
So chapter 9, so verse 1 to 5, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll look it up on the Bible Hub, King James Version. I'll look it up on a 9, Amos 15. Okay, here it is. Amos 9. So it's like 1 to 5, wasn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
verse 1 to verse 5.
Okay. I saw the Lord. Okay, I'll share my camera. Can everybody see it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it's 1 to 5. Well, yeah. Got it all highlighted. Okay. There. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, Smite the linnet of the door, that the posts may snake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will say the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hid themselves in the top of Kamai. I will search and take them out thence, and though they hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Verse 4.
What verse you at, brother?
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
verse 3.
9:4.
Okay.
Okay. Can everybody see it? What's going on here? Okay.
I have it pull it up on my page too, so I can. Yeah, I can. read
Okay.
it.
So. Okay. So here we go. Can everybody see it? Okay. So, and though
Yeah, we see
they
it.
were into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good.
Is that the whole?
And
Is that the
And
whole
the Lord
verse, brother?
God of hosts is he that toucheth the land, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall melt,
Shall mourn.
and it shall mourn, sorry, Salakia. And it shall rise up holy. So we're holy like a flood, and shall be drowned as by the flood of Egypt. That's the
Right,
Psalms
right.
9.
It is he that
25.
buildeth his
Yeah.
story.
So here's the reason we came here, brother. Are you brothers saying, did this already happen, or is this going to happen in the future?
From what I understand and read, according to the Bible and the precept, this happened already. According to the books of Jeremiah, the books of First Kings, the book of Second Kings, and the book of Lamentations. I can show you if you want to go
Oh,
through
okay.
each precept.
Okay. Okay, but since you're
And
saying
if
that,
you
you have to
subscribe
ask
to
this
the
though.
Apocrypha,
Okay,
do you know?
brother,
Ain't no
hold on,
asking me. I'm telling you.
No. Hold on a second. Hold on a second,
Hey, let me say
brother.
something. Hey,
Hold on.
Swift, I
have to
something
say
take
this.
care, bro. And Shalom to all y'all.
No. Okay. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Shalom.
Thanks for stopping by.
Shalom, man. Hold it down.
Yeah,
Shalom,
yeah.
y'all brothers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Shaolin.
calm, man. Yeah, but anyway, brother, the reason this is just hear me out first. Just hear me out so you can respond. Going by that, what we just read, brother, since you said this, according to your understanding, it did already happen. Here's the problem I have with that. Verses we read, it says, though they be hid from my sight at the bottom of the sea. Wait a second. How the hell could people hide at the
What
bottom
verse
of the
was that?
sea
What verse?
2,000 years ago?
That was
What is that?
Amos.
What verse was that?
Amos.
King?
Not, that was the 4th verse of Amos, the 9th chapter.
Amos the
Yeah,
9
yes.
and 1.
Go ahead and go. Okay, hold on. Go to
No,
Amos
I'm at it
chapter
right now.
9.
I'm saying,
Go ahead.
what was the exact verse that you just quoted? So I can give you the actual verses to show you that
Okay.
it happened.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you.
I'm trying to
That's what I'm
trying to
saying.
answer, brother. I'm trying to answer it for you. Go ahead, go to Amos chapter 9 and start at verse 2. It should be verse 2 and verse 3 that speaks about what I just said.
Okay, now can somebody else? Well, I'm gonna read it, but can somebody else get Jeremiah 51 and 53, Obadiah chapter 4, and then
Luke, can you
Amos
pull those
chapter
up, brother?
3,
Wait,
Amos chapter
Obadiah is
3 and
just.
14.
You said
I
Amos
thought
3 and
Obadiah
4.
is just one chapter, but okay.
No, 3 and 14. And what is this?
3,
Oh
you
no,
said,
Salakia, not
you said
Obadiah. Yeah, my bad, brother. It's Jeremiah 51 and 53, and then Amos 3:14. It goes
you
into
said
the
you said Jeremiah 51 and what? 20 what?
51 and 53.
All right, I'm there. I'm at Jeremiah 51 and 53. I got that one.
Okay, now I'm gonna read Amos 9. It says, verse 2: They shall though they dig unto hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to the heavens, thence will I break them down. You read that Jeremiah for me, big bro.
And 51 and 53. You said
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jeremiah 51 and 53. though Babylon should mount up to heaven, and though she should fortify the height of her strength, yet from me shall spoilers come unto her, saith the Lord. That's going into the destruction of America.
Whoa, we know. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, brothers. We're going into the history of Amos, Jeremiah. That wasn't nowhere in America. We just read where that was. That was ancient Babylon. That's why I said it happened already, bro.
Even when you go to
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. If you go to Jeremiah 50 and 51, there's certain verses in there that do talk about ancient Babylon. I agree, but there's most certainly verses in there that clearly
So show
connect
me
with
any verse. No, show me any verse that clearly says America. Then, since you agree with my little
wait, hold
shit that I
on,
said.
brother. Hold on, brother. Can we slow it down real quick? I got a question. How is it that all these different scholars and all these different interpreters of the Bible, and not only just so-called one Westerners or whatnot, understand that Babylon and mystery Babylon is America? And then not only that, brother, you got to understand that the Bible,
listen to me, bro.
hold on, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give you
right here.
brother. You
I don't
can't
care
interrupt me,
about no
brother.
other nigga. I'm talking to 5 brothers right here that can read
Come
and
on,
think for
brother.
themselves.
Come
You
on,
just
brother.
told me
Come
something
on, brother.
about one West, some scholars, some Edomites.
I'm giving an example, brother. I wasn't even finished what I was saying. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Bible changes time periods. So I'm gonna give an example. Just like you could go to Matthew the 24th chapter, and what is that talking about? That's talking about 70 AD. But are we gonna say that's not talking about right now? Are you gonna say that happened already?
That's what I'm saying. I don't get if you want to say that because you just answered what it was talking about. But then you said, I'm gonna say,
wait. So hold on.
That's on
So
you.
those are not the those are not the sons of the end of the world,
bro. If you want, no, I'm saying half of what you said was actual truth, and then the other half you just extrapolated. You can't do that. You got to read this Bible for what it is. Just like we just went to Amos 9. Listen, y'all asked me a simple question. Even before I read the chapter, I answered just like ignorantly and said, yes, it happened. Because I know about 80% of the Bible happened already. We're in that 20% now, which leading into the Revelations. We're probably like in the 6th seal right now, or it's about to like kick off into it.
Whoa. We're not in the 6th seal yet.
Well, can you show me what seal it? Because y'all just keep talking. Y'all ain't showing. I didn't read. I got 3 Bibles here. We didn't went from 5 different.
The first, because you said the first. We could get to that, but the first thing I want to, I don't want to leave no tables unturned. We read Amos. You said that happened already, right? Then you went
just
to Jeremiah.
Read it. No. You just read it happened already, according to the same book. Different prophet, but at the same time period. He just told you what happened.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. But you have to understand.
Show me America. That's the only disagreement right there.
Okay, brother. We're gonna do all of that. We're gonna do all of that. But here's the problem. Here's the whole problem.
I'm letting finish.
Here's the problem with the. Go ahead.
I was just trying to make a point that, like I said, in Matthew the 24th chapter, it's talking about 70 AD, and you just said we understand that literally those signs are talking about now. So if you trying to say that it was talking about 70 AD and those signs don't apply to now, that doesn't make sense. So for somebody to say,
I didn't say that, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all study. I guess y'all like got a thought already of what I said. I'm telling you what I said. And when we was dealing with Amos, I told you that happened already. And brothers was like, where I gave you 2 precepts for brothers to read about, even in the same book, Amos chapter, 3 and 14. It's going to tell you why it got overthrown and threw down and all that.
Well, but here's the problem with that. That certainly, that doesn't count, brother, because here's the point.
It's America.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to add this in. At what point, back then, if you're saying this was fulfilled, my question to you, brother, hold on a second. Don't cut me off of my own show. If that's true, well, how were people hiding at the bottom of the sea back then? Today, they can do that. They have submarines. They didn't do that back then. So either you must agree that didn't happen, which means it can't be fulfilled, or you're going to have to tell me how people got to the bottom of the sea back then. And let me also say this, just like how we Jeremiah, said, oh, brother, hold on. Let me talk. Let me talk. Brother, listen, let me talk. Going back to what I said about Jeremiah, right? I said certain parts in it are talking about ancient Babylon, certain parts are not. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to pull up a verse to prove that. But here's the thing,
Let's
though. If
get
you're
it.
going to
Let's
say,
get
oh,
it.
you know, well, brother, hold on. I'm going to do that. But here's the thing, though. Go into Matthew 24, right? Would you then agree? Oh, well, yeah, well, certain parts in that are talking about 70 AD. But then there's other parts in the chapter that are talking about the future, you know, which is where we're at right now, right? So, I mean, would you
Yes,
agree
I
to
agree.
that
Yes,
Matthew
I
24?
agree.
Okay. Thank you very much. So
That's
now
I
you
agree.
agree to that,
Yes,
brother. Hold on a second.
I
Hold
did
on.
that first. If y'all would have asked me that, you never asked me that, bro. Don't say I'm doing it
Okay,
now.
brother.
You just
Let
asked me
me
that. I'm agreeing.
brother. Okay, thank you very much. So what I want to know is by what logic could we then not say that Jeremiah was talking about back then and talking about now? If you agree Matthew
Because
24 was talking about two time periods. So how could Jeremiah not be talking about two time?
what Amos said. Because exactly what Amos said, Jeremiah said, all the scribes who was around that time period, Baruch, who else was there? It was several. You can, even if you believe in the Apocrypha, you can read the same history that happened already.
Oh boy. So you don't believe in the Apocrypha?
No, I said if y'all do. I don't know if y'all do. Yes, I do. But I'm saying that same
Okay,
history
good.
is in the Apocrypha too. It happened, and it wasn't talking about America. Ashereth is not
Okay,
talking
good.
about
But
America. Nowhere in these scriptures is it talking about America.
Okay, fine. Well, let's
And
roll
you
with that.
gotta show me
So
still. You still gotta show me.
okay, brother, hold on.
I
Okay,
don't
hold
want to
on a
answer
second.
no more
So
questions, bro.
okay, brother, hold on. So how were people hiding in at the bottom of the sea 2,000 some years ago, or 3,000 years ago, whenever you believe it took place? How were people hiding at the bottom of the sea back then? If you said that's already been fulfilled, because it says they shall hide at the bottom of the sea.
Script. Give me book, chapter,
Can that brother,
verse.
Yeah.
can that brother read Jeremiah again, chapter 51? Because it happened, and they will tell you. I don't gotta tell you how it's happening today. They tell you it happened then. Then we can go to
All
more
right,
precepts to show you.
I could read that, but I could go to another verse if we read Jeremiah. What is it? 51 and hold on, let me get it real fast. It's Jeremiah 51, and I think it's 9. I think. Yeah, 9. So
51
we
and
read Jeremiah
9.
50. If we read Jeremiah 51 and 9, what is that talking about? That's talking about those missiles. That's you. It's
No,
clear.
it's talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about ancient Babylon.
What you want me to read it? I'm gonna read it.
You can start at verse 7. Yeah.
I'm gonna read it. It says,
No, we need to go into the Hebrew. We need to go into the Hebrew. We need to study it in its original language, the Hebrew. This is the Hebrew. This is Jeremiah 51:9, and this is the Hebrew. Can everybody read that?
Yeah.
So we tried. Let's break it down. So we tried to heal. Now,
I'm
okay,
gonna.
that's the Hebrew. Ripana. Ripana. So to heal, make healful. So to heal of God, healer, physician. Okay, so we got the next. Then do we have an ET? Then we've got Babylon. Okay. This is Babylon in the Hebrew.
Bab, which is confusion.
Yeah, that's Babylon. Okay. Babylon of Babylon. Oh, what's this one? Confusion.
It's from the
Babylon
Tower
meaning-
of Babel, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So mixed. It's a Bethel of
I have a
Babylon.
verse to prove. Go
Hey,
ahead.
stop right there. You said the what? The Bethel?
Let's see what this one here.
No, it doesn't say Bethel. It says Babel, Babylon.
Oh.
Babel.
Oh, okay.
Babel or Babel.
Babel.
Yeah. But it doesn't say Bethel. Bethel is the valley of the son of Hinnom, which is Gehenna, right? We did that last podcast. I mean, we
Don't
read
say
that
America.
stuff.
Hey, guys,
Don't say
real quick.
America
I have to say this. I have to charge my phone in a minute, so I'm gonna have to hop on. I'm gonna have to hop off the stream for a few minutes. But I'm gonna leave the stream on for you guys, to continue. But I'm gonna have to go charge my phone. But I do want to read this real quick, just to prove that in Jeremiah, it is referring to in certain parts to modern day Babylon. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 46. It says, "At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is."
What
He got
verse is
cut
that?
off.
He said
He dropped the mic.
Jeremiah 50 and 46. I think his phone died.
Hey, I want to deal with the brother at the bottom and then the brother at the top, because I see y'all know history and y'all actually
Hey,
want to
can you
read the
guys-
Bible.
Can you hear
I
me?
don't want to. I'm one of these brothers. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that, man. As I said, I haven't been reading much because, as you see, when I exit out of the app, something happens. Something weird happens. That's why I haven't been pulling up too many precepts. But I wanted to get this. Luke, can you pull up Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 46? Yeah, 50 verse 46. And the reason why I'm
50.
pulling this, the reason why I'm bringing this up is we're going to read this, and then you can clearly go to Revelation 18, and it clearly speaks about how the nations and the merchants are going to be crying at the taking of Babylon. That didn't happen with ancient Babylon, but today in our time, it is going to happen with modern Babylon. Wait a second. How could nations know what's going on with ancient Babylon? They didn't have the internet back then. So how could they know?
The Bible tells you that in the same book in Jeremiah chapter 49. So we got to read. I don't want to answer questions. I want to read everything you just said, and it's going to show you what happened. I don't want to tell you something and, oh, this is that. Y'all just been telling me America. Ain't nobody showed me paperwork, a scripture, some proof, an analogy. Y'all just saying the same one West shit that I left from 13, 12 years ago that I confounded they ass on and got kicked it out and all this other stuff. So I want to read the Bible and show you what is really
but one thing, brother, just because that situation happened, certain things is clear. Like, I will agree that they don't teach everything correct, just like we would agree that they don't teach Romans 13.
Nah, I got no
correctly.
ill will. I still deal with brothers. I still deal with One West, GMS brothers. Still deal with Sakari brothers.
You gotta,
like I have no. What I'm saying, the teaching, the doctrine, I know it like the back of my hands. I know what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't read these scriptures. Y'all been taught the same trash I was taught 12, 13 years ago. Same. That's all I'm saying. Because if you just read that scripture,
excuse me.
Go ahead,
the reason why we asking you these questions is because the way you're answering it is kind of not making sense. We asked you, did Amos 9 happen already? And we clearly could see that it happened already. And then the brothers going to Jeremiah 50 and verse 46 and linking it up with Revelation 18 to show you that the is it different between the what did you say, ETT, about the merchants?
I said Jeremiah, what is it, 50 verse 46, it speaks about how at the taking of Babylon there's a cry heard among the nations, right? But then if you go to Revelation 18, it speaks about these nations crying about what happened to Babylon, right? So clearly it's the same. And here's another one. I don't. Oh, brother, hold on a second.
Can we deal with that? Because isn't Babylon, the ancient Babylon, wasn't it known as a merchant city? It was merchant cities all around it and inside. Yes or no?
Well, wait. They didn't. Hold on a second. People wouldn't
because I
be
can show
able
you
to,
in the Bible where they cried already. Everything you're talking about, I can show you it. Y'all don't want to read the precepts. Y'all want to put America there, and America's in debt.
Okay.
It's not a merchant city. It's a country that changed itself into a corporation, a business.
Wait a second. Wait a second. So America isn't a merchant city?
No, I just told it's a merchandise. It is the merchant. It's the corporation.
Oh man. So what about these merchant ships that are stranded offshore right now coming into America? But America isn't a merchant
the whole supply
city.
chain thing going
Come on, bro. What are you talking about, man?
The problem is you guys are reading this Bible with a 21st century mindset, and that's an issue. Like when you're reading this, you guys, we're not staying in context.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I got one question.
Hold on.
So then, would you subscribe to the hell doctrine?
So you want me to answer that, or you want me to go back to what I was saying? We're jumping topics. I just want to make sure.
No, deal with something and get it out the way.
Because the points that y'all making is like it makes you jump to instant.
Okay, so let me answer this. No, we do not
Whatever you
believe in
made.
a hell doctrine. We believe when you die, either your body is going to go into everlasting peace with the Father, or you're going to be in torment and shame,
Exactly.
guilt.
Okay, so
Sorry, but
certain,
is it hey, is it an everlasting torture of the soul, or is it just a like a finite punishment? That's my question
Well,
to you,
that
man.
I can't
Man.
that I can't answer right off top because I never experienced that judgment. But
Well,
from what I read
yeah.
of it, I feel it's going to be a mental thing, it's going to be a spiritual thing, and it's going to be physical. So I feel like he's going to hit us with the like if I die and I was wicked, I feel like all three forms, my mental, my soul, and my physical, will be in torments, pain, death, like everything for eternity.
But that's already this
So,
life, dude. Like, don't give like I've already talked about these previous trips. This life is already hell, and if you don't agree that, then it's stupid. We are already in hell. You don't believe that? You do, okay?
No,
because
I
I've
do.
been tortured my
believe
whole
that
life
too,
with every form of torture, like mental,
Okay.
physical, psychological, anything. This life is already hell. You feel like you have 1 million diseases, panic attacks, all kind of stuff. This life is hell.
Okay,
There's
well,
nothing else.
oh,
And
okay,
if there's
LOP.
hell
We
after
don't
this life,
wait.
then
you gotta
there is
calm
no
down,
God,
brother. You gotta
man.
calm down, brother. You
Okay,
gotta calm down.
LOP. Tonight we're not dealing with that topic right now. You know, we want to keep on because this is the first time we have the brothers on, so we want to ask these
Yeah,
brothers certain questions. So
gotta
we're
be
not dealing
real
with
Hey,
that
cold.
at
but
the
back to
moment.
the brother at the bottom. When you asked about Amos 9, I'm saying it again. It did happen. If you read that Jeremiah 51, along with First Kings,
I read it.
along with Lamentations, it's gonna show you exactly what that chapter just said in Amos 9 and 2. It's not gonna be my words. It's not gonna be what One West or America. It's gonna show you.
We understand that, brother. We understand that, brother. But when were they able to go under the sea 2,000 years ago? That's the whole point. See,
Where does it say they went under the sea 2,000 years ago, bro?
Where?
That's what I'm saying.
The
Y'all
text-
put
the
that
text
time
says-
stamp. It don't say nothing about no. Show me 2,000, bro. See, y'all adding again instead of just Precious reading the book that was given to us. You just added 2,000. No, just to
Okay.
get back to America. Come on, brother. Read Amos 9 and 2 again, what y'all told me to read. And the precept, according to the Bible, is Jeremiah 51:53. And it's going to show you that it happened. Now, if y'all can read it, we can see and we can move back on to whatever else y'all want to talk about to try to show me America.
Well, okay. Hold on a second, brother. The verse you quoted doesn't answer the question because we've asked you. The text literally says, "Though they be hid from my sight at the bottom of the sea." People couldn't do that back then. So how the hell could that be fulfilled back then? And brother, just admit you guys don't know how to answer that. It's all cool, but that clearly did not happen.
Hold on, Salaki. I just gave you the scriptures. First of all, if you say it can't happen, didn't it happen in Egypt? Yes or no? That was way back
In
before
Egypt?
Babylon. Wasn't those Egyptians sucked under the sea?
Yeah, but that's
Come on,
different though.
Okay,
This
no, that's the same. Now for to get to Babylon, when you look at the ancient maps, there's 4 ports going through Babylon, and they're all seas. They're merchant cities. Even the tribe of Zebulun was dwelling by them because Zebulun had ships. So, bro, we can read that in the Bible. I can't find America nowhere. Now let's show me where that's at.
Wait a second.
I got another thing. So,
Bible Defender. I'm good. Bible Defender, real quick. Before you do that, I have to ask this. Okay. Well, brother, hold on. Okay, good. But here's the thing, though. You brothers been saying that all the time. Oh, well, where does it say America in the Bible? I agree. There's no verse that literally says the word America. But okay, good. Okay, hold on, brother. Hold on. Don't cut me off when I'm talking, brother. This is my stream. Listen, I agree. There's no verse that literally says the word America. Okay, agree on that. Okay, brother, let me talk. Let me finish my statement. It's like, okay, then. So by what line of logic could you say the Babylon the Great is the Roman Catholic Church if there's no verse in the Bible that literally mentions by name the Roman Catholic Church? So by logical deduction, doesn't that also cut your belief too? Go ahead.
Nope, because watch this. I can show you the precepts where it tells you it was a code name. I just asked you what was Peter talking about, and you told me all these other things. And when I said Rome, you said, oh, nope, but I can show you stuff of him sending letters to Rome. It's in the book of Acts. He wasn't sending nothing to America. He wasn't emailing brothers in America. He wasn't talking about nothing in 2021, bro. This happened. Well, this particular part,
Well,
it's only 20%
wait a
of the
second.
Bible that ain't happening yet. And the majority
Well, how
is
the
in
hell-
Revelation, bro.
How the hell?
Now
From
How the
what?
hell
Babylon,
could?
Samaria.
Wait a second. How the hell could the apostle send epistles to America if nobody was really living over here back at that time period?
But where did he send
America
them to?
wasn't even
Where
in
do we know
existence.
he sent them to? So where did he send them to? According to the Bible, what that say? Rome, code name, Rome, Babylon. I don't know why Peter chose that code name. I don't know if he was going through persecution under Rome. That's what he referred to, write that letter in and say to the church that is here in Babylon. He wasn't talking about in this book of Jeremiah, Babylon. And
Yeah,
that's
well,
a fact,
even
bro.
even
Now back to your
okay, okay, good. Okay, good. Let's roll with that then. But that doesn't prove Rome is Mystery Babylon the Great, though. Even if you're right on
Explain
that,
this.
it doesn't prove.
Someone explain
Okay,
this.
so even if I'm wrong, you gotta show me America, bro. That's all I'm asking. You still ain't did that yet. You ask me question after
Okay,
question.
okay.
I'm giving you scriptures.
What
precepts.
but
Okay.
the word what we went to the Hebrew and the word Babylon means confusion, the land of confusion. Isn't this the land of confusion?
Oh, it didn't say the land of confusion. It says confusion. But
That's a
bow,
song from
bow,
Genesis.
Confusion.
Good song.
America's in
Nothing
tough
about
times.
country or place or
34
So,
million
wow.
below
wait,
poverty.
We're this. Oh, but we're
Oh,
mystery
okay.
something. No, we're poor. We're gonna get destroyed along with the
Okay.
whole other
Look at
parts
that.
of this earth.
Oh, okay,
Explain
okay,
this.
very good.
Everybody
But
explain
maybe
that.
go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
Explain
No,
this,
explain
everybody.
2021.
Explain that.
Look at 2021's money. What's the name? We're down lower than that. That's
Wow,
in
that's
2019.
crazy.
Yeah,
Bro,
because
that's
this
not
place
what I'm
is
saying.
swollen now.
America's
Now I
not
do have
running
to ask you,
nothing.
brothers.
America,
Okay, brother,
all those
hold on,
presidents
hold
gotta
on,
go
brother.
kiss the ring of who?
Oh,
The
okay,
Pope.
okay, brother, hold on. So, from your understanding, does America fit in with the prophecies? Is America not even mentioned in there, or like, where does it fit in with it,
But he
according
said
to
the
your
whole
understanding?
world
Oh,
is gonna be destroyed.
it's gonna be. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's gonna be destroyed. That's how it fits in.
The whole world?
Like I said, it don't specify. If you look at the Bible, yes, the whole world.
Yeah.
That's
It
a part
said
of
the
America.
earth.
America's
Wait a second. It tells you in the book
Look
of
at that.
Ecclesiastes.
The
Wait a
brother just
second.
read earlier in the
Is-
scripture,
Said the
Revelation
whole
said the earth is
world.
going to be
Wow.
destroyed.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Rome in debt. Let's see if
Hold
Rome
on,
got
brother.
some money.
Wait a second. Why does it say in the book of what is that? What is it? I just thought of it. Damn, there's a verse that says that the earth endures forever. You guys know the verse I'm talking about? Ecclesiastes says the earth endures forever.
I think it's
I never
Ecclesiastes
said the earth
4:16.
is gonna be destroyed. I just said rulerships
Wait,
and
what,
kingdoms.
hold on.
From China, from Africa, there's presidents.
Wait a second. So if the whole
Do
earth
you
is
agree
going to
that
be
the kingdom
destroyed,
has to establish here on earth, right? No. Stop. Let me stop because I see what you're doing. Do you agree, Revelations 21, the earth has to come? I mean, the earth has to be established as the new kingdom, the new Jerusalem here, right?
yeah, the kingdom will be on earth. Yes.
That's
Okay,
true.
so me and you are in agreement. The earth is not going to end. But look, the rulership of everyone who's here is going to end along with the kingdoms, whether it's
But
America,
you said the whole world is
China,
going to be destroyed, though.
Belgium, Canada, everything around there.
Oh,
All the rulerships,
okay.
He says all thrones were cast down.
But you said the whole world's going to be destroyed, though.
No, I just broke that down. The whole world can't be destroyed if the earth is going to be the inhabitants of the new kingdom. I just told you the rulership, the people, and the country's presidents, the governors, politicians, that's going to be over.
We're not disagreeing. We're not disagreeing with that.
And
We're
that's
not
what I'm So
saying
don't
that
put
you're
words
wrong
in
on
my
that.
mouth. No, I know. I just told you, me and you in agreements with that. You just tried to put words in my mouth again.
Okay. Let me
Let's
ask a
read
new
these
question.
scriptures, bro.
Okay.
No, stop asking.
Hold on.
Stop asking me. Or you want me to get off and we get on another time? I want to read. Let that brother at the bottom finish that Jeremiah that I told him to read.
Okay,
and
but
let's
you see, but here's the problem.
happen.
Here's the problem I'm having with you brothers on here. Nothing that you're saying is making any damn sense, brother. We're letting you guys talk in circles. You guys got cut. We went to Jeremiah, proving that it's talking about back then and now. We went to Matthew 24. You agree that's talking about back then and now. It's like, okay, so by what logic could you then say Jeremiah wasn't talking about back then and now? You know what I'm saying? So I have to ask you, brothers, a question, and I'll let you give me understanding. But will people be in slavery in Christ's kingdom? Yes or no?
Wait, where you cut us at? You haven't brought. We're waiting for some scriptures.
Okay, I'll tell you where I cut you. Well, I'll tell you where your brothers got cut.
You haven't brought like no precepts.
That's what I said. Like brother who was on last time, he said, now, oh yeah, let's talk about him right there. Let's talk about all the lines of them. What does it say about him? Read it, brother. Not America, not Joe Biden. Let's see how much power he has and everyone who came in the seats before him.
Okay, brother. Very good, very good. But here's the thing, though. I have to ask you.
Bro.
Okay,
police,
brother.
Beaver,
you are on my stream. Be respectful, please. Don't cut off.
I know.
Don't cut me off when I'm talking.
Read the Bible. This is supposed to be a biblical platform. You're telling me feelings and ideas. Let's read about this. Okay. Let's read about this Babylon.
Yeah. Let's do that. But here's the thing, brother. Here's the thing.
As the Pope also
I asked you earlier.
Supreme.
All right, brother. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to put you on mute, brother. I've asked you 5 times to not cut me off. You clearly see I'm trying to make a statement. Okay, please let me utter my words out of my mouth so you can understand what I'm saying, and then I will allow you to talk. Thank you very much. So here's the question, brother. You asked me where in the Bible does it say America? I agree. There is no verse that literally says the word America in the Bible. I agree to that. So by same line of logic, you're going to say, oh, well, see, proves that America's not in there. It's like, okay, well, by that line of logic, I could also say there is no verse that says, brother, let me finish.
You said America was a city.
Let me finish my statement, brother. Then you can respond. So by what line of logic can we say the Catholic Church is Babylon if there is no verse in the Bible that mentions the Roman Catholic Church by name? Go ahead.
Hey, tell your homie to pull that back up again. It tells you the Vatican City is its own sovereign land. It tells you the history, the papacies. Look what it says.
Wait, where did it say all
that?
Is
also known.
Read it.
It's right there at the top of the screen. Yes, that's the proof. And then we can go in the scriptures and show you at that time period, that was who was ruling, just a different pope. But that same power structure till this day, there's no ending to that until the Messiah comes. America ain't running that. Now let's read. It says the Pope, also known as the Supreme Pontifex, the Roman Pontifex, is the Bishop of Rome, the head of the worldwide Catholic Church, the head of state, the sovereignty of the Vatican City. Like America, can't call America a city. It was a country, and then it changed in 18-something to a corporation, a business. But Vatican still is a city, like it says, according to the Catholics. The primary of the Baptist.
Wait. But hold on. Vatican City is nowhere near as big as America.
Vatican's only 2 square miles long.
It's only 2 square miles long.
So we're only judging by size of the landmass of it. We're not talking about power. We're talking about power structure. We're not talking about landmass.
Damn. I agree with you on that, little bro at the bottom. I agree with you, big bro.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So wait a second. So how is
the power?
How is the
from that little? What they call
wait
it
a second.
Daniel, the little horn? I think it was.
Wait a second. How is the Catholic Church have dominion over the minds of the people of the earth? Because the scriptures speak about how the people of the earth were made drunk off of the philosophy of Babylon the Great. So how the hell is the Catholic Church? Let me say for this for an example. The Catholic Church doesn't push. Go ahead.
Who passed the laws of homosexuality? Who calls a homosexuality? And who been doing bestiality, pedophilia, and homosexuality in the past? The Roman.
Hey, brother. I asked you not to use those words on this platform, brother, because I have to watch the words used on here. So please don't use that. But wait, the Catholic Church doesn't promote that. They don't teach people to go out and do that. Now, behind closed doors, they might enact in that. I agree, but they don't come out and tell people to do that. I went to the Catholic Church. They don't tell people to go do that. America says you can do that. That's all fine to do here in Babylon the Great. But the Catholic Church doesn't teach you that's okay.
They condone it. they condone it, and
That's
they
not
use
in the
it all the
doctrine.
time.
Bro,
Do we go ahead? So
Rome gave them the red flag to say when he got up on that pedal stoop and said, hey, they need this, they need that. We're going to revise the Bible and make a new chapter for the LG. That's him giving the leadership in a God authority, so-called God authority. So, brother, America, Joe Biden ain't got that power. None of that, bro. Ain't nobody kissing his ring. He had to kiss the Pope ring. Every 45 presidents, 47, they had to kiss any Pope ring who was around. So that's what I'm saying, bro. We're talking about the authority and rulership that's been around this world for over 3,000, 4,000 years. It ain't been America. It's been Rome. And that's what the Bible's talking about. Now, what y'all talking about, what One West was teaching and what everybody else talking about, okay, y'all can show me America. I'll believe it.
Wait,
Now,
I
y'all
got,
got to
I
show
got.
me
You keep
America.
saying, wait, hold on. You keep saying One West, but you learned from One West Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So that means you have to throw out the name.
No,
too.
I didn't. I learned that from Islam, brother. No disrespect. I learned that from Islam. So I don't.
You learned that. How did
What?
you learn that from Islam?
Because the Nation of Islam was teaching that we are the children of Israel. They do know.
No. How did you learn the name? No, they don't. They say
know
Allah.
they know the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Trust me, brother.
That's a
what
false
they was
name
teaching,
anyway,
bro.
man. That's a false name.
I
Though.
don't. Okay,
Okay,
now
well,
y'all get to
LP,
the.
we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that here. We
That's
want
what
to
I'm
deal with
saying,
this.
bro. Let's
So
get
let's go
into
back.
something,
Oh,
'cause we ain't
okay.
getting into nothing
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
good. Okay, good. So let's go back to what I was bringing up earlier. If the Catholic Church Babylon, who the hell is going to care when the Catholic Church gets taken down? Nobody's going to care about that. So why do we read about these kings? People are not becoming rich off of the Vatican City and the Roman Catholic Church. What the hell are these guys talking about, man? This is ridiculous, man. I mean, how the hell can you cats tell me? Wait a second. How the hell can you cats tell me that Babylon, that America isn't a merchant city? If we have, go ahead.
So
what
what's the
logic
question?
does this
What's
make?
the actual question?
Saying, how can I tell you? Oh, I just want him to do me this. Can you show me America in the like anywhere? Not saying you can show me the word. I know you can't show me the word. Show me any similitude of America doing anything that chapter 16, 17, and 18 is talking about. And I can show you the precepts in the Bible of what it's going into, but y'all not gonna believe the Bible.
I can.
Y'all gonna believe
can
like the
absolutely.
One West. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Then I'm gonna.
Oh, show me,
brother. Brother, you just asked me your question, and I told you I was going to answer it. So why do you have to talk over me when I go to answer your question, brother? So anyway, to answer your question, how can I prove that's America? Well, wait a second. Let's take into account women's liberation, right? These nations like Saudi Arabia, they custom themselves after America. Hillary Clinton said herself back in 2016 when she was running for office that once something is pushed in America, the entire world follows. Why? Because this is that great city that reigns over the earth. Nobody cares about no Catholic Church. They don't have influence over the minds of anybody at this point in time. According to statistics, people are fleeing the church because they're seeing that that's a bunch of BS, man. Okay, so that's all dying out. However, America, this place has deceived the entire world. All right. It's just, I mean, how the hell can you read Revelation 17 and 18 and tell me that's not America? We already went over the merchandise. That doesn't fit the Catholic Church and the Vatican. That doesn't fit them. So you brothers haven't dealt with that earlier.
Hey,
so what's the
among
actual
developed
question?
countries?
Oh, and I got another question too.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Can we deal with the what he had brought up first before you ask?
Yes.
Because we stacking stuff, right? If we can just handle it one at a time. So, could you repeat what's the actual question, bro?
Were you asking me?
Yeah, you had asked a question, then he was asking one, so I didn't hear him because he was talking. So I was saying, what is the actual question you were asking?
Oh, okay. Let me put it this way then. The brother asked me, how in Revelation 17 and 18 can I compare that to America? And then I responded and said, take for example the women's liberation. That was started here in America. I believe it was by a group called Hull House. You can look that up on Wikipedia. But then by that, hold on, let me finish. But then these other nations starting to follow after that philosophy. right? So that's an example of how America has the influence over these other nations of the earth. And as Hillary Clinton said herself when she was running for office in 2016, she said, hey, look, that once something is pushed in America, the entire world follows. Why? Because this is the focal point. All right. This is the place that's making everybody rich. Ain't nobody becoming rich off of no Vatican and Catholic Church. That's nonsense, man. Everybody is bringing their merchandise to sell here in America. I mean, how the hell can you not
But your boy
agree to
just
that?
pulled up the
you look-
records. Your boy up top just pulled the records, bro. Numbers don't lie. So you can talk and tell me America's doing by record. America's in debt under who? China, Rome, Russia, and about 2 more other countries. Next.
that doesn't change. That doesn't change anything because that's because
Bro,
Babylon the Great's going down right now.
If I'm in debt to you, who's really paying anybody, me or you? If I'm in debt to you, say I owe you $100, but the brother
So
at
the
the bottom
kings of the
asked me
earth
for
committed
50.
fornication. So the kings of the earth committed fornication with Vatican City.
Back in the ancient times, yes, and to this day, yes, everyone has to go kiss that ring, or you won't be a president, you won't be a
Wow,
senator.
come on, brother.
No, it's
Okay.
proof. Show me.
Come
Listen,
on,
listen.
brother.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Okay.
Listen.
So, okay, hold on, brother. No. Hold on. No. We're not doing that, brother. Listen here. Think of how retarded this is, and I'm not calling this brother retarded. I'm just saying, think of how foolish what this brother is saying. Think about this. How the hell can we look at the world right now, and you can look up these merchant ships that are stranded offshore. They're waiting to dock with billions and billions of dollars worth of merchandise to bring into this great city. That's not going on in the Vatican. People are not doing that with no Catholic Church.
I never
So
said
how
it
the hell
did.
can you tell
Never
me this is not a
never said
consumer?
that. I never said that. I was talking about Rome, what we're dealing with in Revelation 17. I'm not talking about the merchant ships. Okay, I hope the Somalians get them or something. I'm not talking about that, bro. You study mixing history and all that to get to America.
So wait a second. So okay, but here's the problem, brother. Here's the problem. 70% of the chapter that deals with Babylon being taken down, when that destruction comes, 70% is dealing with the merchants who are made rich off of her. That doesn't match up with the Vatican. So how the hell can we read about the destruction of Babylon? And how can you tell me? Go ahead.
The only the only merchants is in America. That's it. All the merchants is in America. What about the
billionaires
up in Europe?
It says made in China, made in Africa, made in Vietnam. Nothing here rarely says made in USA.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. You just proved my point because the scriptures speak about.
I proved the point on them getting merchandise from other people.
No.
I didn't prove your point of them ruling, controlling, and taking over nothing because they didn't. America's only 200 and something years old. It was founded by an accident. It was already people over here. What are you talking about, bro? And we missed all this history from 4,000, 3,000, 2,000 years ago for y'all to jump to America because y'all alive now in 2021.
Okay, hold on. Brother, hold on a second. The scriptures speak about how the merchants of the earth were made rich off of sending their merchandise to Babylon. That's why the ships were coming. So yes, you are right that all of this stuff is produced in other countries, but that proves the point that this stuff is being imported into America from these other nations. That's how they are becoming rich. So you just proved our point by that statement right there, brother. That doesn't fit the Catholic Church. Now, I'm not saying, let's say we're, well, hold on, brother.
In America. No, you got to show me a king. There was no, the last king. I can show you the last time there was a king, but show me a king in America. There is none. We don't have kings. So that's what I'm saying, brother. That cuts your whole argument.
What does that have to do? Wait a second. What does that have to do with the topic that we're discussing here? What king? What are you even saying?
These are key words that are in the scriptures. The brother just brought out the kings of the earth. We just talked about the great whore. We're talking about Babylon, the church is at Babylon, man. And you're telling me that's America. I'm showing you in the scripture how Peter, all the other prophets, they're referring to Rome, whether it's in a code name or strictly saying Rome. When you read the book of Acts, where did Paul go? Where did Peter go? They didn't go to America.
What is a king? Do you even know? Do you even know what that is? What is a king, may I ask? Would you agree a king is a ruler?
Yes, and like I said, America don't have no
Oh,
ruler. The rulers
oh,
of
oh,
America is
okay. Oh,
Great Britain
wait,
and
wait a
then
second.
Great Britain.
Oh,
No,
okay.
listen. No,
Okay.
listen. America's
No.
rulers. America has a treaty.
Brother, listen. You're saying a lot of nonsense here. So Biden is not a ruler. Biden's not ruling anything,
He's not.
according
He has
to
to.
you?
Biden has to
No.
go through. Biden has to go through Congress and the House to
Yes,
pass
man.
laws. God, he can't just up and
And
do
then
what
who
he
they have
wants.
to go through? The Jesuit system, which is
But
led
is
by
he still the
who?
president of America? Yes or no?
Yes, he is. He's the
He's the
president of a
president,
corporation.
but and it says when he says
Yeah.
it's the
You
chief and commander
brothers are
officer
just being simple,
of the
man.
army. He's in charge of chief and command officer of the army. He doesn't rule anything else. He can't go and just do as he pleases and make a law without. He has to ask permission. He has to go through
Now,
the seat. He has to go through
now
House,
can the Pope?
Congress.
Can the Pope go do as he please and make laws as he go? Yes, you can ask Google, like your boy was at top. I bet Google say the Pope can do that, but Joe Biden can't.
Bear with me.
Like I said, did Joe Biden kiss his ring or did he kiss Joe Biden's hand? Did Trump kiss his ring or did he kiss Trump's hand? Did Queen Elizabeth kiss his ring or did he kiss Queen Elizabeth? Come on, bro. Even when you get to the Greco-Roman era that nobody likes to talk about.
Wait a second.
The Bible
Wait a
tells
second.
you, no, the wounds were
Okay.
healed. When was America ever fallen and the wounds were healed? Rome fell and the wounds were healed. Come on, bro. This is the history of the Bible that most brothers, I was one of them 12, 13 years ago, took out that and just to throw America in because I was here in America. But like I said, I got brothers in the Philippines. I got brothers in Africa, brothers in China who hold truth to the same Bible. Only difference, they never heard the One West doctrine.
Okay.
Of America.
Hold on a second. I can already see, as I said, brothers, I thank you for, talking with us about this. And we can agree to disagree. That's cool. I want to have you brothers on another day that we can go more in depth on this. Would you brothers agree to come back another day to discuss it even further?
Yeah,
Sure.
bro. Like I say, yeah. Hold on. I'm about
Okay,
to say,
very good.
yeah, bro. I have no ill will towards none of you brothers. I pray that y'all.
And I got one more question before you leave.
I got you.
Wait. Hold on. I'm not saying. Real quick. I do want to ask a different. I do want to bring up another topic though. So I'm not saying that we'll have to leave just yet. But I'm just saying that's enough with Babylon. That's enough with Babylon for now. I want to bring the brothers on another time where we can go into Babylon even more, right? And just so I know, you brothers agree to come back another day to speak on that?
Yeah, Khan. Yes, sir.
No problem.
With these, UFOs, are those, according to your understanding, what are these UFOs?
They're not in the scriptures.
Have you ever been in
Okay,
the army?
but what are they?
No, let me answer this.
What are
Let me
these?
answer this.
Okay,
Have
go
you
ahead.
ever been in the army?
Say that again.
Have any of you brothers on this platform ever been in the army? Military, army, National Guards, Navy?
No.
I myself have not.
Navy.
Okay,
I'm in Navy.
Well, brothers will tell you if you go to Area 51, which is a real place, they have thousands of what we know as UFOs. I don't know if they're running them for test subjects or whatever, but they're there. But
I got a question though.
That's the only proof
got a
I can
question,
show you.
though.
But in the Bible, there is none. But what's your
I
question?
got a question though. Do you know that these top elites said that they saw black men getting off these spaceships, these so-called UFOs?
I could believe
You know that,
I done
right?
read studies. I done read studies of people saying they seen black beings come out of them with eyes all over them and everything. I agree, but I'm saying pertaining to the scriptures, there is no
this
UFO.
is very good. This is very good. So just so. Oh, okay. Real quick. So according to what is that? Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. It says what? That the Lord will return with his chariots. So my question is, well, what are the chariots of God then, according to you brothers?
It's the horsemen of
Because it says
judgment.
chariots.
His judgment. And then when you read
But
about the
it says
judgment,
chariots though.
you're not listening, brother. What does a chariot? Could you just ride a chariot without just the wheels on it? Or what do you need to be in front of the chariot? A horse, right? When you read about those 4 horses, that's in Zechariah, that's in Revelation, that's throughout the scriptures. It's talking about the same judgments of the Lord, and none of them are UFOs at all.
So Christ is going to return on an actual like an Egyptian chariot that's pulled by horses. Is that something like Christ is going to return on? or Yahweh.
I'd rather me being the reader take that example than say UFOs, because if Christ is flying in the air with angels, why would you use a UFO, a helicopter, or airplane, a blimp? Come on.
But here's the thing, though. But
No,
here's the
you
thing,
gotta-
brother. I
you
have to
gotta
ask you.
No, you gotta
Oh,
think
okay,
what I
thank you.
just said. Don't just say here's the thing and keep
Yeah,
it
I
going.
hear you. I hear
Wait,
you,
wait.
brother.
I want to read
I
the
do
scripture. I
hear
want to
you.
read the scripture. I want to
Go,
read the
yeah,
scripture.
No,
okay,
this one I
okay.
want to ask y'all
Yep.
before you read the scripture. Do y'all believe Yahweh, the power, the creator of all things, including these so-called UFOs or whatever? Do you think he's going to use the UFO to destroy the earth when he showed us several times throughout the scriptures he can use water, fire, air, famine, and pestilence?
I'm gonna read the scripture. I'm gonna read the scripture.
No, wait. You got to
Can you
answer
answer that question first
That's what I'm
before
saying. He
you
never
read?
used.
Yes, brother. We're going to answer that. We got multiple ways to answer that. Let me say this real quick. One way to prove that, we know that the Lord can do whatever he wants. I mean, hell, the Lord could end the whole world now if he wanted to, right? The Lord's powerful enough to do that. But here's one thing, and we went over this earlier, Revelation 17:16. It says what? The Lord put it into their minds to
We
fulfill
didn't go over
his
that,
will.
brother. We
Well,
didn't
no,
go over
I'm
that.
gonna read. I'm gonna read the precept.
brother, let me
You
form my.
never let us read that, bro.
No, brother. Hold on a second. I'm showing
We
you
didn't
where
go
it says
over it.
what. Brother, hold
That's
on a
what I'm
second. My
saying.
phone, I don't have much time left here. So let me just say this and I'll throw the mic right back at you. There's so many ways I can cut you brothers on this. So here, I just want to say this real quick. Let me just say it. Okay. That it says what? That the Lord will put it into their mind to fulfill his will. So they're going to use their weapons to fulfill the Lord's will, right? So that proves that even though the Lord can do whatever he wants, that proves that he's going to use man to fulfill his will by the weapons they made. And here's another cut. Because wait a second, the scriptures say that the Lord's coming on a cloud. Another verse says the Lord's coming with his chariots. But in another verse says that the Lord's coming on a white horse. So my question to you is, what one of those are right? The white clouds in the sky, a UFO, or a white Pegasus?
They're all right in their similitudes, brother. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The scripture
All right,
is
so
right.
that's why I'm gonna read the scripture, because I want to see how you interpret this. I'm gonna give you my understanding, but I want you to interpret this. So
Go
this
ahead.
is Psalm 68 verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even 20,000s of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai and the holy place. Wait, so you're telling me right now those are not UFOs and angels in those UFOs? That's what you're telling me? That those are horses?
No,
I'm
those are
telling you
not UFOs.
Huh.
Wow.
What does the word UFO mean?
No, do you want me to show you? That's what I'm saying, brothers. Don't just say no because we through. Let's read the Bible and show what it is.
Let me get some precepts.
Damn.
I got another precept.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
Wait, okay, so when you read this one, we're gonna have to address this one and then that other one too. And this one you read now and the other one you just read.
Hey, but can I have them read one? Can you read Revelation chapter 5 verse 11 to answer what you just read? See, this is what I like to do. I don't like to keep going.
You can read it.
Okay, Revelations 5 and 11 says, and I beheld and heard the voice of many angels round about the throne and the beast and the elders, and the number of them was what? 10,000s and 10,000s and 10,000s thousands. That's the precept.
I don't understand the point. I don't understand what the point you're trying to get at.
The point was that was the precept to show what that brother just brought out in context.
Okay, very good. So what are the vehicles being described in Ezekiel, the first chapter? So what are the vehicles in Ezekiel chapter 1? The wheel within wheels. What is that? With the living creatures inside them. Don't forget that one.
Doesn't it say Yahweh is a consuming fire?
That was the verse that I just quoted isn't talking about the Lord. It's talking about the angels, brother. Ezekiel, the first chapter, mentions the wheels within the wheels, and then there's living creatures in the wheels. So my question to you is, what is that talking about? And more importantly, what does the word UFO mean? Do you guys know?
It's unidentified, supposedly, but y'all identified it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, people. I'll have to.
Yeah,
What was
thanks for
that?
stopping by, man. Thanks for
But
adding
much
to the
love,
show,
bro.
bro.
You stay strong, stay fighting the good fight, man, of faith, bro, and stay in
Peace
the
and
scriptures,
blessings.
bro. Question all
Peace and
things.
blessings to
Peace and
you.
blessings.
Hey, I'll give you brothers this. I'll give you brothers this. You brothers do know some precepts, right? So I will give you some credit on that you brothers do know some scriptures. I will give you that.
But bro, you know too. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. It's no big eyes or little U's. I'm not better than you. You know too. The difference is I choose to read it. You choose to just, I guess, keep asking questions. If you read it,
Well,
you're
wait a
gonna know
second.
the
Wait a
stuff
second.
too.
I would read it. I would read it, but I don't have the Bible with me at my current location.
Okay.
All
Let me
right.
ask.
So I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I
what
did
the hell?
hear
Think
you. I
about
did hear
that,
you
brother.
say that. My
Okay.
bad, my bad. So
What
Let me.
about
I did hear you say.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
what
Before you.
about Acts? What about Acts 1 and
Oh,
7?
okay. Before you get that precept, I want to ask this: is every time chariots is used in the Bible, is it so? Are you guys saying every time chariots used in the Bible is UFOs?
No, because I'll give an example. Because when it talks about the Egyptians' chariots, that it says the word chariots, but in that context, it's not talking about UFOs. In that context, it's talking about actual, rideable chariots that the Egyptians used. Okay, so not every time.
That's Exodus 15
So
and 4.
okay, so where did that context change? Does that show that in the blue letter? If we got the Hebrew and the Greek for that,
Well, this is a spiritual thing because the
it's
so
spiritual
so
now.
just like
It's a spiritual
Okay.
thing.
well, of course it's spiritual.
Like
Okay,
faith is
go
Okay,
ahead.
now look, now
faith is,
I'm just
faith
say
is a
I agree
spiritual
that's a
thing.
spiritual thing. Do the Most High need a physical UFO for a spiritual thing? Because you just made this thing spiritual
He
now.
he
So
doesn't
now,
he doesn't need that. He doesn't need
so
that.
what are you?
But he
But he
can
don't need us to
use it.
preach the word either. He don't need us to preach the word either.
No, we're not using us because the scriptures tell you without a man you will not hear the word. So he does need his men, but he can make a rock cry out. That's what the scripture says. So don't say that. We're dealing with he just made it spiritual. So now think about the Most High. He's already a ruler and controller of all things. But now you say a spiritual thing. So now he's gonna take a physical UFO that men have made. I told you I've been to Area 51. They're there. Men made them. He's gonna use a physical thing that they made to do a spiritual thing, when he can just use his spiritual things that he's been doing to Egypt, to Sodom and Gomorrah, to Babylon, to Median Persian. He's been
But
doing
like the
spiritual
brother,
things.
but
But like
like
this time,
the
because
brother
we're in
gave a good
America.
example though.
No,
You gotta admit
listen,
the brother gave a good
listen.
example.
No, because that goes against Malachi. Malachi says the Most High never changes. I'm showing you throughout history, the Most High used the same 4 judgments. He don't change.
Okay. But
Now this
here's the
time,
problem with that, brother. Here is the problem with what you're telling me here, because I just proven that even though I do agree the Lord can do whatever He wants, that is true.
That's
But I've
true.
proven that according to Revelation 17:16, it says what? That the Lord's going to put it into their mind to fulfill His will, and
His
what
will.
is that? To destroy Babylon the
It's the
Great with
same
whatever
thing when
weapons
he
that
told
is.
Pharaoh when he changed his mind to do it. The same
that's what
thing
I'm
he did
saying.
when he did to
But wait,
the
But he
Cyrus,
didn't
king
tell
of
Pharaoh
Persia,
to get a
when he let
missile.
the Israelites go. He
That's the
put it in
same
his
thing.
mind to do
but
that.
brother, that cuts what you're
It doesn't
saying,
mean
though.
he's
That
telling them
cuts what
to
you're
No,
make
saying.
this
if you
technology.
listen, it don't. Because nowhere did the Most High say, I'm going to put it in their minds to use their inventions to make a missile. He put it in their minds to seek famine, to go to war, to bring pestilence, to bring, like you said, blood waters. That was
So what
him.
about Isaiah chapter 54 verse 16? Have
Let's
you read
go
that one, bro?
Okay,
to it. That's what I'm saying.
you guys got it?
54.
Could you one of you brothers pull it up for me? Because if I exit out of this, it
I'll
might
read it. I'll read it. I'll read
No,
it.
I
I'll
make me
read
got
it.
exit out of it.
you. I got
Go ahead.
You gonna
you.
read it?
Said 54:16. Yeah, go ahead if you got it.
Isaiah 54 and what 16?
Yes.
This is Isaiah 54 and verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy."
So what
Hey,
does that
now,
mean?
wait. Read the next verse.
Verse 7. You want me to read the
Go
next
ahead.
verse?
Yeah,
Yes.
Verse
read the next
17.
verse.
no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every
So
tongue
that
shall
cuts your
rise.
argument. That cuts it. No matter what these heathens, what this world, if you're truly in the Most High, ain't no UFO, no gun, no knife, no balloon, no bomb. Now keep reading that
Wait.
chapter to get that understanding.
Well,
No weapon.
wait a second though, but it says
No.
that's talking about the elect there. That was
No,
talking
read
about
it
the
in
elect. But the point
context.
is,
16 and 17. You can start at 15.
Wait.
and get
That's
the whole
talking about something.
okay,
story.
but wait
That's
a
talking
second.
about something totally
Okay,
different.
brother, hold on a second. But do you agree the text says that the Lord made the smith who makes his weapons? Do you agree with that? Oh, let me unmute you real quick. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Mike's yours.
Yes, I
Oh,
agree. Now, verse 17, do you agree? No matter if the smith that the Most High made make this and make that. Verse 17, let's read what it
I
says.
do. Hold on. I do agree with you.
Yeah,
No
we agree
weapon
with
formed
you.
against you shall prosper. Okay,
Keep
good.
going.
Okay, good.
Keep
But
going. No,
wait.
keep reading.
Well, hold on. What is the point that you're trying to get at here? I'm not understanding what you're
Y'all went through this.
trying to get.
I didn't choose Isaiah. I was stuck in Babylon, then y'all cut that, and you went to
Oh,
Isaiah.
okay.
Bro.
Wait a second. Wait a second. So
Uh-huh.
what are you guys even trying to argue against? Is what I'm at a loss for words. I
Nothing.
don't even know what you're
I
trying to
didn't
argue.
listen, brother. I didn't say go to Isaiah. Nowhere. You can rewind the show.
Okay.
You said it.
Okay. Wait a
So what are
second. Wait a
you
second.
trying to?
Oh, okay. I hear you. The reason I went here because it says what? That I, the Lord, made the smith who blows the coal in the fire, who brings forth an instrument of his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. That shows you that the Lord put it into the men's minds to make these weapons of mass destruction. That's clearly what it's
No,
talking about there.
I'm not disagreeing with that, brother. I agree. But now read verse 17, and that should bring clarity to no matter if the Most High do or the people, white man, whoever kills us, shoot us, this is solidifying in our faith. Verse 17 again. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the
No, but we
servants
wasn't
of
talking
the
about
Lord.
that though. We wasn't talking about that though. You was talking about. You said that the Lord. Why would the Lord create UFOs to
No,
Why would
I
the
said
Lord
this.
need to
Can I
create
say
UFOs?
what I said? Can I say what I said? I said this. If we read throughout the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, the Most High always to judge anybody, whether it was Israel or another nation, he used the same four judgments. Now, when we jump to Revelation 17, y'all say he's going to use missiles and UFOs and all that. But I said, why would the Most High change what he did? That would make Malachi and what Malachi said a liar. Wait, hold on. Let me finish what I said.
Hold on.
I got to finish.
Hurry up.
Okay, because what that will make Malachi a liar when he says the Most High changes not. If he changes not with the way he treats and judges the people, he's not going to change and wait to 2021 and say, hey, since these niggas made some missiles, I'm just going to use this.
Wait.
He can still use famine.
Oh, boy.
I got an
Still
example.
flood it. He can still send
That's a
fire
bad
from
point.
heaven.
That's a
No,
terrible
listen.
point because
He can still send fire from heaven at his will. He don't need a missile. He can still
We
flood
agree.
this joint.
Okay, brother.
But he
Brother,
promised
here's
Noah
where
he would.
you brother, here's where you're wrong. We agree with you with that. We're not disagreeing with that. But according to the text, the Lord's going to use something else. And to prove my point, could one of you pull up Revelation chapter 17, verse 16? Let's read this and tell me what this means according to. Okay, thank you very much, brother. Go ahead.
Revelation 17 and 16. That's what you said?
Yes.
Revelation 17 and verse 16. Okay, it's
Says that the
16.
Lord.
It's 16. We're gonna read 16 and 17. It says, and the 10 horns which
Yep.
thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Verse 17 is the point. For Yahweh have put in their minds, right, which your heart is your mind, to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom into the beast until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
Okay.
So God can do whatever he wants.
Right.
But in this context, brother, hold on.
You gotta let him
But in
finish,
this
though. He let you
context,
finish.
we just read that the Lord's going to put it into these nations' minds to send, weapons, whatever you believe those are, but it clearly says that, brother. I mean, I don't see how you can get around that.
Hold
It
on.
literally
It
says
does.
that what we just read.
Okay,
does
in
say
that
that, I
verse,
agree.
it doesn't say weapons in there, first off. So let's get that out the way. It says he put his will in there. It says, for God have
So-
put in their hearts
so-
to fulfill his will. Hold on. I let you speak, right? Remember?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. It's just respect. It's all good. So it says to fulfill his will. This is the same thing we seen with Cyrus happen. We seen that. We seen it with Cyrus. We seen it with the Pharaoh.
Nebuchadnezzar,
We
everything.
can go on with this and fulfill his will. And it's not about UFO, the flying saucers. It's his will.
Okay,
Why
but
would
here's
he-
the
why
point,
would-
though.
Show
This
me
is the
weapons,
point.
'cause that's a good thing.
Okay, brother, hold on. This is why I came here, because it says what? That they're gonna hate the whore and burn her and eat her flesh. Meaning what? That they're gonna burn Babylon. So my question to
But
you
at first,
is, how are
at
nations
first you
gonna?
came here
Wait, brother,
saying the
let me
weapons.
finish.
So-
Let me finish my. You just talked about not cutting you off, so please don't cut me off while I'm talking, brother.
You're right.
Thank
Go
you very
ahead.
much.
You got it.
Oh, okay, thank you. So, I mean, how can you not see the point I'm saying? The scripture says that these nations are going to burn Babylon. So how the hell is that going to happen? Go ahead.
Okay, we might be missing each other somewhere, because we never said that. Look, when it comes down to it, everything's getting destroyed. Okay,
Period.
so it's not. But it seems like you guys are making it strictly America, like Ethiopia or Africa, Egypt. None of these other places aren't getting destroyed. That's not the disagreements. And so, and a lot of this thing keep going back to right. It's going back to Babylon, right? So, if somebody can actually pull up the Strongs of the Greek of G89, Greek the Greek word for Babylon is G897.
But it says that they shall hate the whore, though. So they're targeted at Babylon. So what I want to understand is, what
Okay.
is this fire that they're going to bring to destroy Babylon? Clearly, it's talking
Can
about
you read-
weapons.
Can you read Revelations? No. Can you read Revelations 18:8?
All right.
Bible
You
Defender,
said
can you
it's
pull
the
the verse
will.
up?
I'll read it, brother. I'm gonna read it, brother.
And watch
I
how
brought
it's the
my Bible out.
same will. It's the same will of God. Nowhere.
We're gonna read it. We're gonna read it. Revelation 18 and verse 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Wait, stop, brother. Read those
But we gotta
judgments
continue,
again.
continue, though.
No. You just read over the judgments and it say nothing about missiles. It said death, what and what? You got to stop. Let's start it over, brother. Because that's what I'm saying. We need to stop doing that. I just told brothers throughout the history, Pharaoh, everybody that we read through Genesis, Revelation, the Most High only has 4 sword judgments he puts on everybody. And it leads you to death. Now let's start that verse again.
Your point is that you're trying to say the fire is not talking about nuclear missiles. I already know where you're going.
No, I'm trying to show you it's the Most High's will, like that brother just pointed out. It ain't a weapon that y'all just put in there, because I don't see where a weapon at. It's a will. Now I'm going to show you the Most High's will is in verse 8 of 18, Revelation 18. Now, can you read? Because you just spit it out and said, keep going. You got to read that.
I didn't even finish. I didn't finish reading. It was like a sentence left. I just wanted to finish the sentence. So I'm gonna read it again. Revelation 18 and 8.
You got it?
Therefore,
you want me to bring it out or what?
I'm gonna read it again.
No, I was gonna say Revelations 18 and 8, and the final judgment is in 19, but you can just read 8. It's the judgment right there. No UFOs. But go ahead.
Revelation 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Wait, so who's the her?
The mystery Babylon that we never could go into because the brother didn't want to read it. He wanted to tell us and ask us, but that's the woman.
So
well, that's the whore.
So the her is America.
See how you just I just told you what it was according to the context of text, and you just said but it's America. I never said
I didn't do all that.
Okay.
but wait a second.
Yeah, hey,
Here's
Swift,
the
to his
thing.
defense, he joined late. To his defense, he wasn't on that time. Before we
Right,
can
right.
get into it.
But here's the point though. I'm getting at it says that these other nations, right, that the beast is gonna hate the whore. That's the one who the Lord's using to bring this judgment by way of this fire. So my question
So
to you
again,
guys
what was the
is, what
fourth
is this
beast?
fire that's coming?
No, what was the
What is this
fourth
fire?
beast? Because you just said a beast, so we got to deal with that. What is the fourth beast again?
Brother, hold on. I only have a few minutes left on my phone, so I don't want to go through all
I
this
got
today.
that. You said that a long time ago. You told me an hour ago you had a few minutes, bro. You just mentioned beast out your mouth. So now, what is the fourth beast?
The fourth beast is Rome, but wait a second. There's many
Okay,
beasts in the scripture.
thank you. Now let me read Revelation 18:8 again. It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord with his judgment of her." Nothing about
That
a
has nothing to
missile.
do. Wait a second. Hold on, brother. What you did
where
is
did he judge?
brother, hold on. You totally misrepresented what I said. You're not going to do that, brother. I'm talking about this beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. How the hell can you tell me that that beast is America if it literally says that the beast is going to destroy the whore? That's
I never
basically what
told you
you
the
just
beast
did,
is
brother.
America, bro.
Yeah,
I
we're
never
not
brought up
saying that.
America. What are you talking
Oh,
about? I never said
okay.
shit about America.
Okay,
I'm
brother.
not even
We're gonna
there.
have to. Okay, brother, hold on. We're gonna have to wrap this up in a few minutes here. But
Okay.
hey, I mean,
But I love to
I
break bread
mean,
with y'all brothers again, and there's nothing
yeah,
personal. I don't know
absolutely.
y'all, so yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, hell, let me say this, brother. Let me say this. You brothers should subscribe to the channel, man, because we go live a lot.
I did
You
already.
brothers are
Once I
certainly
logged
welcome
in
to join the
today.
show, man.
Yeah, once I
What
logged
was
in
that?
today, I did hit the subscription. I said once I logged in and jumped on today, I hit the subscription. So yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah. As I said, brothers, let me say this. Because I want to end the show peacefully. We hope that all you brothers, make it, man. We hope that all you brothers, receive salvation, man.
That's
So
a
we're
fact.
not
That's a
at all
fact.
trying to hate. Yeah, we're not at all trying to hate on any of you brothers, man. Not at all. We hope that all you brothers, are saved at the end of the day, man. We give you brothers peace and blessings, man. So you got brothers are welcome back. Any other time, brother. You brothers are
It's the
welcome
same
to
here.
join the
We're not
show,
a
man.
hate camp. We're not a hate camp. We
Thank you,
don't
bro.
do
Yeah.
that. We don't bang and stuff like that. We don't do that with subscribe to like that 12 tribe chart, like black and this and that. We don't know that. We go by the spirit, and that's what it is. And so the scripture tells us you don't curse people, but you wish them peace and blessings. So that's it. That's all it is, man. We just
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you guys, as I said, I'm not sure if I'll go live tomorrow, but maybe the next day. But you guys should, definitely stop by, more often, man. Because as I said, even though we might see differently, you brothers
Hey, and what
definitely
they
know a
call
lot of
you? What
scriptures,
they
man.
call you, bro? What they call you? No disrespect. What they call you?
They just refer to me as ETT, right? End time teacher.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I'm Swift, man. They call me 44 Swift. I'm Swift with them scriptures, man.
Yeah. Well, as I said, it was definitely, nice to meet you, brothers. As I said, we didn't mean to, make it into how it was tonight, where we wanted to keep it civil. But as I said at the beginning, sometimes, it gets heated on here, just like I always have. Certain brothers come on the show, and once in a while, we have a little argument back and forth. But as I said, at the end of the day, it's all for the glory of the Most High. It's all for our edification. Because this builds us up. This sharpens our sword. By engaging in conversations with other brothers. So as I said, we want to end it off on a positive note. Even though we might disagree. But hey, thank you, brothers, for coming out and fellowshipping with us and having a
Y'all
discussion.
stay strong, stay focused, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Shalom.
come on, man.
And the reason,
what's
Yeah.
the
But anyway,
like what's
go
the
ahead.
other brother's name? I didn't get your name, brother.
you could just call me Bible Defender. That's it.
Is
Okay,
that Bible
shalom.
Defender? Okay.
Yeah. My channel is
Yeah.
Bible Defender 144. You could tune into the channel. And honestly,
All right.
if you tune into my channel, you might open your eyes a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna subscribe to you, brothers. I don't know. I might open up. See some things that I didn't see. Who knows, right? because that's what it's all
Are you
about.
affiliated? Are
Right.
you
Well,
affiliated with a
that's
camp?
what my brother was saying earlier, that it's not about that. Like, it's not about like we know more than you or this and that. Like we just men, just like you. We are building. Sirach 4:28 says, strive and study till death. So this is a never ending journey. It ain't supposed to be like you sat there and back and like, oh, I just got this. No, we supposed to always be investigating this. That's what the Church of Berea did to Paul. So I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, like
that's true.
nobody's over here is proud like that to say like we know and we got it and that's it. We'll never be like that. That's not what it's about. There's
Yeah,
even
yeah,
stuff that we
absolutely,
went
brothers.
over and we looked at and said that dang, that was wrong, and had to stop doing it. So
Right, right, absolutely. Absolutely. As the brother was saying, this is a learning process. You don't just wake up one day and know it all, right? I sure as hell don't know all the answers. I'm learning as I go by, learning a little more, day by day. And that's just good aspect to have on it, man. But as I said, I'm gonna end the show off with that. We went for almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
As I said, you brothers can join the show another time because there's more subjects I did want to, discuss. But we definitely do got to come back and talk about, Babylon again. But next time I'll make
no
sure I
problem.
have,
That's
more precepts to go into.
right. It's a big topic
So,
too. If we can just stick to like
yeah,
one
absolutely,
topic, because
absolutely.
that's the big topic. I mean, we kind of like flow it around and stuff, and
Yeah,
and on
I don't
both
like
ends, I feel
that.
like we wouldn't
We
really
could have
getting
nipped
our
that in the
point
bud in
across.
20
So
minutes. We could have got that out the way in 20, 30 minutes. But I feel you though, bro. And I always come back and like I say there's no disrespect to your channel. I thank you for having us on, having me on. And y'all brothers just strive for the mastery, man. Don't give up hope. Never give up this lifestyle. Keep fighting, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
con,
against you,
man,
brother.
con.
It's not against you, brothers. Nothing against you, brothers at all. Y'all look like some sincere brothers, and you just trying to, get
Yeah,
on
like I say, man, I come
understanding
from
the scriptures.
GMS, man. Like I say, GMS, man, they taught us, like I said, how to break bread, but they wasn't accordingly. So I ain't with the camp shit no more. I just read my Bible and live my life accordingly. So yeah, I just challenge our brothers to do the same, man. And not saying all
Yeah,
camps
yeah,
are going on for whatever, but we got to read these scriptures and apply it to our lives in truth and sincerity.
No, brothers is not
right,
in camps though.
absolutely. Right, right. But anyway, brothers, I am gonna end the show off with that. As I said, thanks for everyone, stopping by. If anybody's watching after the stream, go ahead and put hashtag. Let's see, go ahead and put hashtag. Let's see, what brother? Let me see real quick. Go ahead and put hashtag 14 in the comment section. We'll give that brother a shout out. So anyway, I'll see you brothers around. You're welcome to join the next show. But anyway, brothers, I'll see you all around. All right.
Peace and blessings, man.
peace and
All
blessings.
right, Khan.
Yes, sir.
Shalom.